Let's freaking go. Let's freaking do this. Let's bloody see what's going on, man. Hey, it worked right away. Good. Now let me make sure everything's on. My mic is on. The game's audio is on. The game is on the screen. It's very good. Can't forget about that. That'd be stupid. Yo! Hello everyone. Gumi is still the first person in the chat. How the hell did you manage that? Hello guys. Okay. Loud menu? Nah, don't worry about it. Alejandro said points in key stream. Look, we'll get back to streaming the other games, but we are in Xenoverse 2 DLC period right now, so I'm kind of government mandated to stream Xenoverse 2. I'm so sorry. I actually wanted to... Where is it? I actually wanted to stream the game Galaxy wanted on his birthday, which was many days ago now. I really did want to stream that game. I haven't played anything else. You can literally see it's just been Doom from when I was streaming Doom and playing it off stream. YouTube when I watch YouTube on my TV. The game Galaxy wanted me to play, and then Xenoverse. I've not been playing anything else. So, yeah. SJ4 DAIMA looks big. Oh, he's massive in this game. Oh, yeah, I didn't say it. I got Myra to level 160. But you guys are gonna see that in a video, so I'm not gonna actually play her yet. I'm just gonna tease you with the idea that I'm actually leveling up my characters to 160 now. The diamond pack was worth it. Yes, in my opinion, diamond pack. Actually, let me quickly explain. First of all, hello guys. Would you like to leave a like on the stream because it's been a while since I've streamed? 1 and 2. I actually think this was a good DLC. Now you could say it's severe cope because Sparking Zero has abused me enough that I now like Xenoverse DLCs. But I think they just did a lot of good things in this DLC. I think the models are nice, the animations are nice. They even messed around and experimented with new things, like the cutscene animation for the one parallel quest of Goku Black and Vegeta. They didn't have to do that, but they did. It's very cool that they did do that. All of the moves are good. Literally every move in the DLC is good. It's just they changed the game's menu. The game's menu has been the same for literally since the game's come out, so 8 years. 8 years the menu's been the same, and they changed it. This DLC makes me believe that they are going 120% on the last few Xenoverse expansions, because this was a filler DLC. This didn't have to come with all these extra things in it, you know? It's just supposed to be another way for Xenoverse 2 to make more money before they release the actual final 2 DLC packs. But they did end up putting a crap ton of effort into this one, and it makes me very optimistic for the last 2 DLCs. So I just wanted to say that's why. I mean, first of all, I think everything in this DLC, everything that they added to this DLC is pretty okay for me. And then I think it's pretty promising for what we might get in future. So, yeah. I see. Donated $5 super chat and said, they made my boy a heal bot and buffed Hawkeye and Hela. There is no god. Oh, do you mean Ultron? Who's a heal bot? Because when you say Hawkeye and Hela, it makes me assume you're talking about rivals. Xenoverse is better than Sparking because you get big boosty margin goals. Ah. I totally forgot. That's super based of you. Okay. I'm going to host Parallel. If you guys don't have any of the moves yet, I'm going to host Parallel Quests. You guys let me know which one you want me to do for a bit. And we'll try and get... I already have all the moves. But we'll try and get you guys some of the moves together. So let's start with this one. And no private slots. In case if anyone wants to dive in and yeah. This DLC sucks because they took Vegeta's ass. Oh, you're right. They did. You're right. See, why do you torture your European fans with your streaming schedule? I'm just a POS like that. What can I say? It's just the way I am. Fave Star Wars movie? I'm gonna say Revenge of the Sith. I like the plot, I like the characters, and the action is very good. So Revenge of the Sith is my favorite. If it's not Revenge of the Sith, then maybe... Damn, I didn't even remember. Return of the Jedi? That's the name of it. A New Hope, Empire Strikes, but yeah, Return of the Jedi. I like those 2 the most, I think. Return of the Jedi is really nice to me because it's Luke's character complete. You get to see Vader be way more vulnerable because, you know, that's his son. It has the epic moment with Luke giving into rage, but not all the way through, so he spares Vader. And Vader also goes, "That's my kid!" You know, I think just Luke and Vader scenes alone make that movie so good to me. But then it's got everything else in it as well. That's pretty nice. So those 2 Star Wars movies are my favorite. Getting my Caxalan the final flash DAIMA for 54,000 damage feels great. Exactly, man. That move hits hard. That move hits mega hard. Steve's own sleep schedule is fucked, so he's making us all suffer. Shh. It's true, but shh. He joins my room and then I disconnect from my room. How does that happen? How does that happen? He said, I'm the captain now, get out. Damn, okay. Xenoverse players, when the PQ enemies start having resistances, so now they have to play the game correctly. Yeah, I didn't mention that. They actually added resistances to the enemies as well. They actually put thought and care and effort into the DLC. You can't just bring your character with a ton of key blast damage and spam the one super ultimate attack the whole PQ, because some enemies take almost no damage to key blasts, and they take basic attack damage instead, or they take more strike damage or super attack damage and they're immune to basic attacks. I think that's very, very cool that they finally did something with the resistances in this game. People sleep on Return of the Jedi because of the Ewoks. Yeah, but I mean, it's not the first time people have ever dismissed something just because something was a little silly in it. A good example is Dragon Ball Daima. Everyone tried to pretend that Dragon Ball Daima didn't exist just because it wasn't Goku versus Jiren in the first 3 episodes. But Syntastic donated $2 super chats. Why SJ4 Goku and SJ3 Vegeta so damn big? My only theory for that is they either 1 made a genuine mistake on the height of the characters, or 2, which is the one I think it is that they are going for a different approach when it comes to size scaling for newer characters. Because keep in mind, most of the models in Xenoverse 2 are just reused. So models like Beast Gohan, right, even with the big hair, he has a, it's just regular Xenoverse Gohan's face, just tweaked slightly to look different. But if you look at Daima Goku's face and Daima Vegeta's face, it's an entirely new face. Z Broly is another good example of this. Base form Z Broly has an entirely unique face. So maybe their new style of models are based on a different height scaling, and they just forgot that they made a bunch of older models. I'm not sure. SJ4 Goku acts more like an animal. Yeah, I love that. I love that. As someone who dislikes Ewoks, I can't even say they're in a movie because the rest of it is peak. Yeah, yeah. I'm glad. I'm glad we see it that way. Final Flash Daima is what regular Final Flash should have been from the start. I don't blame you for thinking that, because Final Flash is that move that you just put like all of your power into and just kill someone. Well, I mean, in Vegeta's case, you don't kill anyone. Also, Daimoku's dodge. It's Blue Gogeta all over again. Oh yeah, Daimoku's dodge is mad annoying. Yeah, it's actually really annoying. Is there any new skills for the custom characters like custom Gogeta, SJ4, and the others? No. They didn't get any new skills. We do have some festival skills coming, but let's be honest, no one cares. The only one anyone's waiting for is God Binds for Super Saiyan God Goku, and that's it. Finally, been needing my Steed stream fix. Oh, no, it's going to crash again, isn't it? Wait, hold up. No crash? Okay, nice, nice. Would you dap up SS4 Goku Daima? 100%. I'll give it 1 more minute for someone to join. For someone to join the lobby. For Final Flash would have killed Cell if not for the healing factor. It probably would have killed him if he just hit him directly. I honestly feel like if he hit him directly, it would have killed him. Even if Cell's like nucleus regeneration, like nonsense. But yeah, if Cell couldn't heal, there's no way he would have survived that, bro. Oh my god. Dapping up Daimaku would kill you? Nah, I'm built different. I'm convinced that Bandai is like Valve. They can't counter free. Oh, 100%. At this point, it has to be, yeah. Final Flash and I want Vegeta attack that can combo with it is a lifesaver. They're both super good, yeah. Why would I assume I could talk about Jeff and have anyone care? Jeff? You mean Jeff the Shark? Oh, my name's Jeff. Which Jeff are we talking about? Okay, it's been a minute. Me and Sinister are going in. Daima wasn't good. I'm waiting for the honeymoon phase to end so people can see the truth. I mean, if I'm being honest, I don't think most Dragon Ball fans like Daima, so I don't know which honeymoon phase you're seeing. Most Dragon Ball fans are very open about how they do not like... Bro, I'm pretty sure Dotadoi outright was one of the front runners. Or, what? No, he was one of the forerunners for, he's not the biggest fan of Dragon Ball Daima. You know? I'm pretty sure most people don't... I like it, right? A few of us like it, but I'm pretty sure most Dragon Ball fans don't like Daima. So, I don't know which honeymoon phase you've bumped into, but to my knowledge, I thought I was already in the minority. Alright? DPS Jeff is dead. Did they nerf Jeff's damage? Damn. Oh, it crashed again, didn't it? Crashed again, didn't it? They won't even let me do parlor quests. It's actually so over. Of how much DLC Xenoverse 2 has, will there even be Xenoverse 3? Nope, not at this rate. Oh, they're reworking Jeff. Okay, okay. I love DAIMA. Yeah, no, I like DAIMA. Okay. Say in the chat now, did you or did you not like Dragon Ball DAIMA? And if you did like DAIMA, were you watching it like as the episodes were coming out, or did you just watch it after the whole series was like done? I like DAIMA. I love DAIMA. You can be honest. If you didn't like DAIMA, just say it. You know, I'm not gonna be like, oh, you don't like the same thing I like. That means you should burn. I'm not gonna do that. DAIMA was super mid. I just couldn't finish it. Haven't watched it. I love it. DAIMA is the worst. I'm sorry. Even Super is way better. Damn. Okay. Still haven't seen DAIMA. I like GT. I like it. Me like who asked for GT? All right. Well, I liked it. Me liked it. Didn't watch DAIMA. Loved that the last thing. Okay. DAIMA haters when they have to use their brains on censor instead of hype and aura moments. Have you been doing the off? What have you been doing off streaming? I thought DAIMA was good watching episodes. Of what the rest. Okay. Off streams, I've been slowly finishing Doom, and that's it. Just keeping an eye on like any Dragon Ball news so I can make a video on it and stuff. I just chill most of the time. In your opinion, do you think if LucasArts didn't rush Force Unleashed 2, would it have been successful? Wait, Force Unleashed 2 wasn't successful? What? How? Well, Force Unleashed 2 definitely feels rushed in some areas, but I'm surprised that game wasn't successful. Okay. My favorite episode of DAIMA was 13. That's pretty based. Super is comically buns. Mixed, most liked it, but disliked the ending overall. 7 out of 10. Okay, that's fair. I don't like it. I prefer Super. Didn't watch it. GT was decent. Okay, alright. Damn, so like I said, you can see in the chat, it's pretty diverse. Not everyone loved DAIMA. It's just the way it is. If I ask the chat, did you like Dragon Ball Z? It's going to be yes unanimously, right? If I ask the chat, did you watch the first Dragon Ball, original Dragon Ball? It'll be like, I haven't seen it yet. You know? But if you ask them, did you watch DAIMA? It's like, you know, we have opinions from all across the board. So DAIMA's technically maybe the most controversial Dragon Ball show. I want to say that's Super, but I feel like a lot of people either hate with a burning passion or love Super. So, yeah. Stories, ladies and gentlemen. Truly. Monster Hunter Wild stream when? Probably when they do the Akuma DLC, because that actually looked fire. Most controversial is GT. Yeah, but GT's not canon, so I feel like people just ignore it now. I watched half of OG Dragon Ball. OG Dragon Ball's underrated. Wouldn't GT be the most controversial? Okay, you know what? Even if GT isn't canon, you're right. It's definitely still the most controversial. My apologies, my apologies. I was being stupid. I was like, oh, it's not canon. That means people don't care. No, people care. It's just still not canon. Not gonna lie, I'm sad this DLC came out when I'm not home, so I can't play it. Ah. Well, when you go home, you can enjoy it. How about that? There's no gray area when it comes to Super. Yeah, I feel like it's only just pure love or pure hate. Like, I would say I'm in the pure hate camp for Dragon Ball Super. Because I don't like how it takes away a lot of not character moments, but it regresses like Goku and Vegeta pretty hard in my opinion. Then it does really weird things like making Vegito temporary and a bunch of other weird like writing decisions. I would say, I shouldn't say I hate it, but I would say I definitely dislike it more than I like it. I will say though, I like all of the Universe 6 tournament, and I like the middle to the end of the Tournament of Power. I didn't like the Goku Black arc. Even when it was airing, I didn't like it. So, yeah. And then obviously we don't talk about Resurrection F and the Battle of Gods arc because they're just remakes of things we've already seen before. Galaxy, ayo! Oh my goodness. Okay, Galaxy, hold on, wait. You could see I was going to play Altalia Yumiya. I was going to play it, then a bunch of stuff came up, and the Dragon Ball DLC season happened. So, when DLC season is over... Oh, we should sing you happy birthday as well! But when the DLC season is over, I promise we'll play Altalia Yuma. Ooh. Boom. Oh, this guy just feels so good to play. Ooh. Ah, and then this OP super. Bro, Heat Wave does way too much damage, bro. Whose idea was that? Okay, I can't. Oh, I wanted to perfect block that. Okay. Sometimes you just have dumb moments in this game, man. Sometimes this game lets you have stupid moments. Oh my god. Okay. We stare at the neutral. Yeah. The ultimate neutral. It's fine. I just figured you were either busy or forgot. I'm used to it. Nah, I was busy. I didn't forget at all. I was gonna stream the game on the 18th because the 18th was gonna transition into the 19th anyways. And then I got really fucking tired and I was like, okay, you know what? It's fine. I don't have to stream on the 18th. I don't have to do it a day early. That's just fan service. I can just do it on the actual day. And then the actual day came around and I think, I can't remember what happened, but there was a thing that he recovers really quick from that move, right? Like the counter, he recovers mad quick from it. I feel like you could just throw that out whenever you want. Because even if you miss, you'll be fine. Oh. Okay, we'll let him do this. Oh. Wait. Okay, that was close. Oh. No, it's so close. Yes. See, that move is so good, it's unreal. That super attack is so good, it's unreal. That is such a good super attack, man. It's crazy. Oh my god. I still prefer GCS 3-4. Okay, that's fair, that's fair. Fun enough, I finished the game the day before my birthday. Hey. That gives you a bunch. Well, I was gonna say it gives you a bunch of time to enjoy your birthday, but I guess that's the whole point of a birthday, right? You're supposed to enjoy yourself. It's so strong, it goes through itself. Yeah. Funny how it's been 9 DLC since we got a skill that breaks people's stamina. Really? I guess you're right. It has. We have 2 skills that break stamina now in this DLC, and they're both on SJ4 Goku. Okay. Why are we not doing 3v3s right now? I just realized. That's what we always do. Super has rivals with Hit, Jiren, Beerus. The only original villain is Zamasu. Is Zamasu and Zamasu Goku controlled? Yeah.
People of Kanton City.
I prefer Daima's SJ4 design, but I like the writing behind GT's one more. Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah. As much as I love Daima SJ4, it is just a thing of like never going, hey, I'm gonna just touch you and give you a power up, because he does that to like everyone in the whole series, right? He does it to all the Tamagamis. You know, I'm not saying that Namekians shouldn't exploit their super overpowered ability. It'd be like saying a Saiyan shouldn't use Zenkai as the power up. That's just dumb. But I do like the Golden Great Ape route of Goku's transformation. I think it's still weird that he turns into a Great Ape by looking at the Earth, because don't you need blood waves? It's not like a werewolf looking at the moon. Don't you literally need blood waves? Is the Earth generating blood waves? I don't know. But he turns into a Golden Great Ape. He does this rampage stuff. It's really cool. And then I like how he gets the picture and he sees it and he's like, oh shit, that's me. And he, you know, becomes himself again. I think that's really cool. I worked for my birthday and slept. Damn, that's way too real. That's way too real. You deserve to have a day off. You actually deserve to have a day off. See, did you see they confirmed the Elden Ring movie? Yeah, and I think it's going to be bad. I'm just going to say bad. I think it's not going to be very good. That's what I'm going to say. Based on the writer and the director, well, I mean, the writer is the director, but I don't think it's going to be very good. The only thing that gives me hope is the fact that he directed was Annihilation. Annihilation has really weird, abstract things in it that I think fit the world of Elden Ring. But this is the same guy who wrote the DMC reboot. So that's not a good sign. You know? SS4 Daima Goku generally just feels like a tank to play. Oh yeah, no, he does. He has loads of health. His Super Soul gives him a defense increase. He's got super armor moves and counter moves. He's great. I like Adult Daima 4 more, but the kid one is cool too. Yeah. Elden Ring movie would not be good unless they gave us prequel content like Millennia versus Radahn. Here's the thing. I would really like for it to just be a very average Elden Ring movie, but I'm worried that we're gonna just get adaptations like Addy's Devil May Cry, where it's just a disingenuous prick who wants to take over the series with their or they suddenly think they're the smartest person who's ever been involved in the series, right? That's my biggest fear with the Elden Ring movie. I'm after after what Addy did to Devil May Cry, I have zero faith in like adaptations. Don't give me an adaptation, just give me the thing. Right? If they announced the new Sonic movies right fucking now, I would be like, nah, they're gonna be shit. They're gonna just be fucking poo. Because, man. I mean, to be fair, when I announced the Sonic movies the first time, I didn't think it was gonna be very good. I thought it was just gonna be an average movie with an ugly Sonic design, and then they made the design good, and then I watched the movie, and it was a good movie with a good Sonic design. I'm 50-50 on Elden Ring movie, whether it's good or bad. I think it's gonna be bad. I think it will take a miracle for it to be good, because the director, he hasn't made a lot of good things. Even Annihilation kind of has people split. I like Annihilation, but it has people split. I just like the abstract weird stuff, like the invisible crocodile, the bear fusion, like the human that's fused into the bear, all the weird plant life, alien life shenanigans. I like Annihilation. I think it's actually good. And oh, guess what? It's a movie where all the main characters are women, and I don't hate it. I'm not saying I'm a sexist. I hate women, but that just shows you can make a good movie. The rest, if the rest of the world doesn't like it, fine. But I think Annihilation is very good. I would actually recommend watching it, unless if you really hate women, then don't watch it. But I think it's good. Fun fact: the director of Final Destination was the one who did Dragon Ball Evolution. What the fuck? I didn't know that. We should gatekeep anything from Soft from getting adaptations. Oh, 100%. I hate being a gatekeep elitist. Like, don't stay out of my community. Get out of here, you worm. But like at the same time, it's like, for real though. Yeah. I kind of get it. That's because Sonic movies have people actually care about them at the series. That's rarer than a shiny Pokemon these days. That's true. That is true. Here's a good example. I didn't even hate Godzilla King of the Monsters, the one with King Ghidorah in it. But that movie is directed by a Godzilla fan as well, right? But I think that movie is just not as good as the Sonic movies. I think the issue with that movie is that they put too much Godzilla in one movie. Mothra, Rodan, King Ghidorah, Burning Godzilla. There's too much in that one movie. That movie could remove two of the things from the movie, and I think the movie becomes better. Get Rodan out the movie. Get Rodan's bitch ass out the movie. Remove Rodan and remove Burning Godzilla, and fill up those places and those plot points with better things, and I think that movie would be better. The reason I say get rid of Rodan is because Rodan, Godzilla, Mothra, and Anguirus is the actual friend group. But if Anguirus isn't in the movie, then don't waste your time putting Rodan in the movie. You can't do it's Godzilla's team. No, it isn't. Where's Anguirus? So, I think that movie does have too much stuff in it. These guys are... Oh my god. Also, wait a minute. No one's playing the game right now during DLC season? Oh my goodness. Alright. Fair enough, mate. Fair enough. It's Xenoverse 2. Maybe people were like, hey, look. That DLC, too spicy. I don't really like the taste of it. That's not my cup of joe. That's fine. That's alright. After Amy, we need to see Rouge and Omega. Most likely with Amy, we won't see Rouge for a bit. Oh, we can actually talk about the end of Sonic 3 now, because that movie is old enough. Yeah, Amy. If it's Amy and Metal Sonic, I feel like it's going to be Sonic CD. I know people want to say, oh, it's going to be Sonic Heroes. No, it's not. It's going to be Sonic CD. So, yeah. I wonder if they'll use the Chaos Emeralds again, though, because... Now that movie 2 and 3 have both used the Chaos Emeralds, they have to get used in movie 4 as well, but I'm sure they'll try and do something different to mix up the whole Supersonic shows up and saves the day kind of thing. I'll try to join since I'm bored. Hey, well, thank you for joining, Galaxy. I'm the one guy you see playing on Xbox. That is true. They haven't shown Anguirus in a movie since 2004's Final Wars. Yeah, exactly, man. Favorite Sonic movie? I'm going to say Sonic Movie 3. Sonic Movie 3 hits the right notes for me. I remember there was quite a few critiques of the movie when it came out. I don't remember what they were, but they were the kind of critiques where I feel like they were... I don't want to say shallow, but they were like very non-issues. Wish Supersonic vs. Super Shadow was a little longer. It's kind of just a stomp for Sonic than a stomp for Shadow. Yeah, I get what you mean. I get what you mean, yeah. No, I do. The issue with Supersonic vs. Super Shadow, I think, is because in Sonic Adventure 2, it never actually happens. Supersonic vs. Super Shadow happened for the first time in Sonic X's final season, which is way after Adventure 2 came out. And it's not that popular because not that many people. First of all, a lot of people hate Sonic X. I think Sonic X is very good. Second of all, the Meta X saga is also very good in my opinion. But if people don't like Sonic X, they definitely don't make it to the Meta X saga. The Meta X saga, I think, is the best part of Sonic X, but it's definitely the part people have seen the least. Fun fact: the Snow White movie was rated lower than Dragon Ball Evolution. Damn, that's brutal. Oh, hey, we got people now. That's actually brutal. I did not think it would get. I thought that was impossible. Can't wait for people to complain Ultron does a little too much damage and they nerf him. Yeah, people will. I could see that happening. Sparking Zero is done for. It's never rising from the grave. I hate to say it, but Sparking Zero is in a very rough situation right now. Also, I just realized I'm an idiot. I haven't put on the... Let me put on Ultra Instinct. I just feel like it. Let me put on Kamehameha. Yeah, I just like this move a lot. I don't think any of Vegeta's moves. Burning Swan is kind of alright. No, let's put Supreme... Bro, Supreme Fury is such a good move. Oh, I could use it to replace... Yes, I could. Okay. Wait, hold up. I'm cooking. Not Comet Strike. Soaring Fist. And then we can put this here, because this is an actual counter. So we can put that there. Hell yeah. Alright. I'm ready. Did everyone do the 180 on Sparking Zero? It was so unexpected. It was very unexpected, but to be fair, Sparking Zero released in a way no one was prepared for. And thank you so much for the $10 donation again, Burning Jane. I don't know if I said that already, so I'm saying it now. Thank you so much for that. Okay. I prefer Sonic Boom. The TV show or the game? Sonic X needed better animation and a better dub. Yeah. Recently I've been rewatching Sonic X, but it is in Japanese, because I've never watched it in Japanese, ever. I know I've watched it twice in my whole life. Once when it was airing, and the second time when I was also still a kid and I just wanted to watch it again. And this is the third time I'm watching it in my life, and I think it's very good. I feel like it gets a shit ton of hate. Maybe I'm just not seeing it because I'm just happy I'm watching a long-form Sonic anime. Usually most animes nowadays are just 12 fucking episodes, and then they tell you to just go home and wait 3 years for another season of 12 episodes. But Sonic X is just 78 episodes. That's just really easy to enjoy, in my opinion. So... that's a good idea. I might rewatch in Japanese. Yeah, I feel like rewatching in Japanese, they're allowed to say the mature stuff in Japanese. Like, they reference death. They reference serious topics. It's not just, oh, I'm going to smash you wide open, Eggster. You know, it's... I'm not saying that I hate it when Sonic says that, but I do like it when they explore... when the characters... I like it when the characters get to be their whole character, you know? Oh, actually... Okay, sure. A good example is there's a part in Sonic X. I think some of you might remember it. There's a part where Sonic and Rest have to go back to their world because of a space-time distortion. Okay, sure. Oh, I wanted to go Ultra Instinct on top of his Ultra Instinct. Okay. Oh, okay. You didn't defend me. Oh god. You didn't have to do that. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, wow. Grimsgrim, thanks so much for a $5 donation for the super chat. Sonic X animated by one of the modern studios would go hard. It would. If Sonic X got modern animation, like, it doesn't even have to be like on some JJK shit. It could just be like Black Clover. I think even Black Clover animation, right? I say even, but Black Clover animation is actually good. It's just some early parts are like kind of bad. I just punched him out of the counter. Okay. I love that move so much, man. That's such a fun move. Oh, almost. Hey, you ain't safe. Oh, okay, you're safe. Yeah, Sonic X animated by one of the modern animation studios would definitely be most disrespectful finishes, boys. Ah! Yeah! Oh, that's sick. That's sick. That's the first time I've ever used that move on a custom character. I'm just gonna say it now. That's the first time I've ever used it on a custom character. All right. Let's see. Yeah, but thanks so much for $5 donation, Grimsgrim. And yeah, I'm gonna look. Mappa Sonic X, Uforceable Sonic X, Madhouse Sonic X. That'd be absurd. That'd be nuts. I watched Sonic X. In my opinion, it was good, but the intro was so loud. Oh yeah, the intro. I skip the Japanese intro literally every time. The only time I don't skip is if I'm getting food. I honestly think Gotta Go Fast is like an actually good intro. It's short and it's nice to listen to. But SONIC go! SONIC go! Go, 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 go! I don't think it's as good, you know? Go home and wait 3 years for another season with 12 episodes. Where the fuck is Chainsaw Man Forehead? Yeah, legit. See what I mean, B-Man? Thanks so much for the $5 donation also, B-Man, but yeah. Oh my god. Where is it? Where is Revamp Steed? It's not... Look, Revamp... Ultra Instinct's Glory Hole? Is he an Ultra Instinct? Oh my god, he is. What the hell? Okay. Oh, Galaxy. Oh, no, Galaxy doesn't have any health. This is very unfair. Well, who wants to fight him? Evil Grin Gaming donates $10 and said... he quit. And donated and said, do you hate Sparking Zero? And do you think it could ever be good or decent? I do not hate Sparking Zero. And it could have been good. It could have been good is the key word. It could have been. Is that Toa? Yeah, someone actually playing Toa. Alpha's getting a whole concert, indeed. Oh my god, Ruby. Wow. I don't hate Sparking Zero. It's going to sound like I hate it when I'm playing it, but if you play a game you don't enjoy, obviously you're going to sound more mad than you should, because in reality, you just wouldn't do that. I'm just an idiot who plays it because it's like, hey, I haven't done any Sparking Zero things in a while. Let's stream Sparking Zero, and then I get really upset. You know? If killing was allowed in... if killing was allowed in Journal of One. If killing was allowed in Tournament of Power, would Universe 7 chance of winning be lower? They'd be way lower. Journal of One. Big booty Latinas, I see. I'd let her ruin my life, Edge Runner style. Zangia Bikini DLC now, right? Bro. Wait, half the lobby DC'd? What the hell? Oh, this game is crazy. Someone forced Steve to do a Lego Batman birthday stream. You guys are unreal. You guys are actually unreal. But thank you so much, all of you, for stopping by. You know what's funny? Daima Goku has unique interactions with Supreme Cat Time. Oh my god, I didn't know that. Jun would rip Goku to shreds if he could kill. Yeah. Am I going to stream GTA 6? GTA 6 is going to take, unironically, maybe over 100 hours of streaming to beat it. I am not streaming that game. That is going to take over 100 hours of streaming to beat it. And you know that game is going to have people streaming it until they beat it, right? They're going to start the stream. They're going to literally wake up the actual minute the game goes live. And then they're going to stay on stream for like 60 hours to beat the game. They'll have their breakfast, lunch, and dinner on stream. By the time I've beaten the game, everyone would already know the ending of the game. So there's no way. There's literally no way. I still run into modders in this game. Really, I don't think I've seen a single one yet on Xbox. See, we can either play the new game or Pokemon Battle because nobody's playing this game. I mean, yeah, but I'm still in Dragon Ball DLC season. I definitely want to do Pokemon stuff and Outlier when I can, but I'm not going to stop streaming Dragon Ball to play like something else. If it's something super anus like Sparking Zero PvP, then yeah. To me, Sparking Zero PvP is straight up worse than Destiny PvP. I would actually put Destiny PvP way higher than Sparking Zero PvP. Showering butt booty naked for the GTA 6 stream is wild, yeah. Do you know it's over Sparking Zero is fair since we didn't get everything that was advertised? The game doesn't have good offline content and the online is awful. Yeah. That is unfortunate. Steve, would you believe me if I heard some people mention the new DAIMA DLC is garbage? I mean, I wouldn't blame people for saying that. It's Xenoverse 2 DLC after all. It's not going to be as good as some other games. Like, are you going to... Okay, like, let me think another game. Doom Dark Ages is going to get DLC. What's the DLC going to be? A story DLC. With lots of new content. Probably new utilities, like how Doom Dark Ages gave us the Argent Energy hammer, like the Crucible hammer, right? The Doom Eternal DLC gave us the hammer and all that shit. Doom DLC is gonna beat the fuck out of Xenoverse 2 DLC. Destiny DLC is gonna beat the fuck out of Xenoverse 2 DLC. I think most games DLC beat Xenoverse 2 DLC. So I don't blame people for thinking it's bad or anything, but yeah. C-Rex did a video on this and not Sparking Zero crazy. I mean, I don't blame him. Technically, this is the first real console game you can play adult DAIMA Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Sparking Zero should have actually been that game. I'm gonna be real. That should have been Sparking Zero's thing, not Xenoverse. That's fucked up that they gave it. It's fucked up what they be doing to y'all, bro. But no, that Xenoverse shouldn't have taken that from Sparking Zero. Sparking Zero actually needed that. But now that doesn't have it. Let's be real. Daima Goku in this game, with high health, high stamina, bunch of really cool, unique super attacks that have versatility, unique ultimate attack, etc., etc., nice combos, all that stuff. Compare that to the way he's going to play in fucking Sparking Zero, where it's just light attack, light attack, light attack, step in. Light attack, light attack, light attack, step in. Light attack, light attack, light attack, step in. Lifting strike. Light attack, light attack, light attack. Charge key. Kamehameha. You know? Like, I don't want to be a dick to Sparking Zero, but there's no way that's better than Xenoverse 2's gameplay. There's literally no way. There's literally no way. So, Sparking Zero should have got it first because Xenoverse 2 is actually going to take hype away from from Sparking Zero's version of the DLC now. I think Xerox mentioned something about Xenoverse having better combat than Sparking Zero. Damn. Okay, look, if even Xerox is saying it, I'm not high anymore. I can now confirm I'm not just high or like salty. That Sparking Zero isn't like doing crazy numbers on like YouTube or anything. It's just actually like the truth. I guess you could say it's the truth. Okay, no one's playing this. What do we do when nobody is on? We could do PvP matches, like regular generic PvP, but that's, you know, boring. I do that for my videos already. So, let's think. I like Xenoverse's unique animations for every character's combo routes. Yeah, obviously some combos are just copy and pasted from like other characters, but I do like how there are options. Is this the Belmont raid? Hold on, is this the Belmont raid? We might have a raid on our hands. Hold up, boys. Hold up, gang. Is this a raid? Besides, the director is going for a whole trilogy, so Sparking Zero still feels like a beta. Bruh. Making a trilogy off of this is cringe. Actually cringe. Xenoverse does not have crossplay. Nope, it does not. Mario Kart Deluxe, I don't own Mario Kart. Go back to Ultimate Tenkaichi. The Truth, quick, hide Kale. I thought The Truth liked Caulifla. Isn't he the one that has the clip of I would eat Caulifla's ass like a starving child? Right? I thought he was a Caulifla fan. Boom, boom, boom. Wait a minute. Oh wait, is this a raid? Why they brought Ready up right away? This guy's high. All right, whatever. Who cares? Who cares? Okay. Who do I want to be? Honestly, Daima Essos, no. I should have Heat Haze though, right? Or Heat Wave. Because if this breaks God in a raid, holy crap. If this move actually breaks God in raids as well, that's nuts. Super Saiyajin 4 no. Alright. Let's see. Oh, some of you were asking me about Zenless Zone Zero. With the I'm so stupid. With the second anniversary, not the second, with the anniversary, with the 2.0 thing, that looks fucking nice. That looks very nice. And I'm very glad ZZZ still gets to hold the reputation of being the most chill, because not only did they get a good anniversary rewards compared to every other gacha game that's out right now, they're not trying to flex that theirs are better than anyone else's. They're not being weird. I think I've said that already, but that's one thing I hate about Genshin versus Wuba. I think both games do things well, and instead of people just acknowledging that or accepting that, people are so deep in agenda wars, they can't even say that the other thing does something well. That bothers me so much. Because these niggas should not be enemies. They don't have a reason to be enemies. Like if Wuwa does more financially, like if I don't know, if Wuwa makes more money than Genshin, that doesn't hurt Genshin. And if Genshin makes more money than Wuwa, that doesn't hurt Wuwa. So there shouldn't even be a competition. It's just fucking mindless to me. And I'm glad the Zenless Zone, oh, he has permanent super on Jesus. I'm glad the Zenless Zone fan base isn't getting into any stupid wars about anything. I think that's chill again. Why are his hands so big? Because he's the GOAT. Oh my god, so enemies with super armor, I can't even do the... Oh my god, okay. I broke my god, holy crap. Okay. Mario vs Sonic debates, but for gooners, basically. Oh, speaking of Mario vs Sonic, if you guys heard about what Sonic did in the most recent Sonic comics, all I'm saying is that we gotta put Mario vs Sonic to rest. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, no, I don't like it when Wuwa and Genshin are fighting. To me, that shit is so stupid. Like, it's kind of like One Piece fans fighting, except no, the One Piece one is worse because One Piece and Dragon Ball is both owned by Toei. So them fighting is actually more stupid than this. But One Piece fans, they suffer from little brother syndrome, where because Dragon Ball does better, they feel like they always need to scream out whenever something good happens for them, and then they start just making up stories and lies, and it's just dumb. For this raid, you need super armor? Yeah. Nah, Steve, Mario can definitely beat Reverse Flash. Death Battle said so. I think what's crazy is, by that logic, base Sonic completely murders Goku Black. Like, he completely murdered Death Battle's Goku Black. Let me say Death Battle's in particular, because we know Death Battle's version isn't the same as the actual canon version of characters. A good example is Death Battle's Shigaraki. Death Battle's Shigaraki is Lightspeed. And the actual canon Shigaraki is Mach 10. So, you have to always remember Death Battle's versions of the characters is not the actual version. Which is why I don't really get mad at Death Battles, because one, it's just random nonsense anyways, and two, it's usually by their own logic. Oh, he had enough. He was like, nah, that guy's invincible. Oh, that Spirit Bomb coming in clutch. Eating up all that. Alright. Sonic. Oh, bro, Sonic fans. Oh, Sonic fans are deadass so fucking annoying. Before, when you were younger and you would say, oh, I'm a Sonic fan, the most you have to worry about is someone who doesn't like Sonic bullying you. Now, if you say I'm a Sonic fan, people just go, oh, it's an insufferable bitch-ass nigga. Before it'd be, you're a nerd. You like Sonic. No, let's be real. If you're a boy, you like Sonic. If you're a boy, you like Sonic. Doesn't matter if you were a jock or if you were a gamer nerd. You like Sonic. It comes free with your testosterone. But now if you say you're a Sonic fan, people will just go, oh, it's an annoying bitch-ass nigga. Oh, let me guess, it's the guy who's gonna complain if he has a single fucking reference. Right? Why is the Joker making jokes? Nigga, are you real? Exactly. Man, oh man, I think too many people suffer from having like nothing else to worry about in their day-to-day activities or struggles. That the genuine things that piss them off and bother them is if there is a reference. If there's one quote that gets referenced, that is genuinely like, okay, my day went from good to bad unironically. And I think that's very tragic. Oh, that's gonna kill me. Okay. This is such a good move for raids. Because it stalls the enemies. The enemy doesn't want to hit you when you're... Oh, I'm dead. The enemy doesn't want to hit you when you're doing that. Okay. We're reviving this right away. What is my teacher teaching? I love the references personally. I always do as well. I always love the references too. I saw one really bad Get Back where it was like, oh, why does Ian Flynn like steal lines from all the Sonic stuff? Why doesn't he make his own original iconic stuff? When he does, you niggas hate it. So he can't win.
Hey, not bad.
He cannot win.
Surprised me there.
He makes his own original stuff and they don't even act like it exists. Right? Whenever he has unique lines that stand out with the characters, or if the character has like a specific quote, like Shadow Generations, right? Or anything in Sonic Frontiers, when Shadow says the line to Maria about like, oh, since you can't fight, put your wishes into me and I'll fight, or talking about how he's the warrior that's going to defeat Black Doom, etc., right? You know, Shadow has a bunch of really good lines, but they just go, I don't see it. Ian Flynn, stop referencing stuff, stop stealing all the writer's stuff. And I'm just like, brother, you're so miserable. I can't imagine being that miserable. Do you know how happy Dragon Ball fans would be if Goku said the shit that he used to say back in the fucking like 80s and 90s? If fucking Daima Goku, right? If Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku for let's come up with a villain. If Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku for Deus from Asura's Wrath, and Deus hits him with a big lightning blast and goes, how does it feel, monkey? This is the power of the gods. And then the smoke clears and Goku's fine. He's just alive. He's just stands up. And Deus is like, what? How could this be? And Goku's like, it seems you can destroy a planet, but you can't even destroy one man. Everyone would be geeking. Everyone would be so hyped. If they did that shit in Sonic, they'd be fucking angry. They would hate it. How dare you reference that fire line? Why would you bring up something I like? What's wrong with you? It's maddening. It's genuinely maddening. I don't know how Ian Flynn haters do it. I don't know how they do it. That must be such an annoying existence. There's no way it's fun to live life that way. That must be just the worst. Oh my goodness. Crazy. Thanks so much for $5 donation. Dude, continue speaking on Revamp, please. I need it. Speaking on Revamp. Well, I mean, I still haven't played the most recent Dragon Ball Revamp story. You know the one with the tournament? I still haven't played that one. So I can't say too much about Revamp because I haven't played it yet. I will say though, Dragon Ball Revamp is objectively good. It's not just good because, oh, I like mods that add more content to the game. It's like literally just good for the health of Xenoverse 2. Like, imagine how many people would not be playing Xenoverse 2 PC if it wasn't for that stellar mod pack. I say mod pack, but it's way bigger than a mod pack. You know what I mean? Revamp does a lot of heavy lifting for the Xenoverse 2 PC scene, and you'd be insane to say it's not appreciated. So it's only that people still think Goku would stand a chance against Superman. Yeah, I've already comic characters are just stronger than anything else. That's it. And look, comic book Sonic in DC already like the strongest version of Sonic. I know someone's gonna say Archie Sonic. I feel like Archie's feats are kind of like fucking like weirdly annoying to scale. You have some super obvious ones, sure, but then you have some ones that are like, okay, how fast do you have to be to make that happen? You know, is that real? Can you do that? How consistent is that? You know? But seeing base Sonic casually beat Reverse Flash, that's like really easy to understand. That's really easy to understand. You go, okay. Sonic is faster than Reverse Flash. He's stronger than Reverse Flash, and the Speed Force doesn't help Reverse Flash beat Sonic's ability to control chaos. Simple. Very easy to understand. But yeah, Sonic... The DC crossover versions of the characters are definitely going to be their most OP versions, I feel like. Like, keep in mind, we haven't seen Sonic go super yet. We know he's going to go super. Come on, let's be fucking real. Sonic is either going to go super, or the Flash is going to go super, or Superman is going to go super. Someone is going fucking super. Right? And when it happens, it's going to be broken scaling. This game... If Sonic is already beating Reverse Flash with no difficulty, the scaling is going to get upset. We're going to see Sonic beat the one above all in an arm wrestle. Sonic will get his Hyper Farm moments no matter the verse. Yeah, no matter the verse, he's always going to get it. Sonic can wish you away. No, I don't think Shara is not that strong. I was going to say, if it was Sonic and the Secret Rings, maybe, but I don't think Shara can do that. Eraser Jin probably could do that. If Sonic had the lamp and Eraser Jin was right there, he would say, Eraser Jin, wish this bitch-ass nigga out of existence. And he shoots Eraser Jin. It would just happen. But you would have to be in the storybook, so it's very conditional. You know, he can't just do that whenever he wants. You would have to be in the storybook. Join my room. We already have 4 people. I don't know how to join your room. I'm just going to search all rooms and hope I find you. Me when Aquaman goes super and solos the whale poachers. Yeah. You're going to go super? Yeah, even you might see Steedo J super. Reverse Flash is going to massacre Sonic after this legendary ass. Oh yeah, this Reverse Flash is gonna have. He's gonna have a new level of hating. He's gonna be like, I don't know who that guy was, but he's my new target. He's the new guy I hate the most now. I told you, I'm not a rat. I'm a hedgehog. Whew. You're sending. Oh, is this the room? Oh wait, this is something else. Well, this room is pretty full, so I'm staying in here. Super Aquaman is gonna backhand Darkseid. I like how Sonic of a Lamp probably solos the rest of the other Sonic cannons. Oh no, yeah, he does. I mean, he only gets 3 wishes, but it's so easy to just wish kill this guy. You know? Where does Steed just scale? I'd like to say Outerversal plus at the weakest. Yeah, that's me. That's me. Base Steed at the weakest, Outerversal. Bro, no, like you look like Deji. That's true. That's true. I am the third KSI brother. It's very true. I say the third. Yes, I'm the third brother. I said the ones that I'll say again. If you know who Zeta is, you are cooked. Oh, I see. I see. Remember, chat, but 100 line defense so the Danganronpa creator doesn't kill himself. Wait, what? Wait, what's this Danganronpa law I've never heard about? Also, to point out, we do not have proper Master Emerald lore in the games. Yeah, that's true. We still don't, right? I mean, the Master Emerald is definitely more of Knuckles' thing, which is why it never gets explored. Even though I think it should. When are you going to stream ZZZ? Okay, when Update 2.0 comes out, I'll stream Zenless Zone 0. There you go. See this human level? High 1A with rituals. Rituals. Bro, rituals. Oh my god, man. Oh, we're in a raid right now. I need to lock in. Ichigo-da! Sonic barely uses his wishes. If he actually needed to, he would do it. Yeah, that's true. I mean, Sonic has a lot of special things, right? Like, what does he get from what does he get from the Black Knight? I know Caliban gives him a bunch of, like, that's before he gets to Caliban. Caliban gives him a bunch of abilities too. And then Golden Knight Sonic can be the Dark Queen. I don't think the Dark Queen has any special hacks other than like the reality warping she does to the background, but I'm not sure. Oh, isn't Dark Queen immortal? Because she has the scabbard, and Sonic still beats her anyways. I mean, you could maybe say he beat the energy out of her. He doesn't have to kill her, but he just beat her until she had no energy. Oh my god. I'm shocked not a single one of those. This is an insane Ki Blast super. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh, it's over. It's over. I took the time to sneeze. It's actually over. Oh, yes, that's true. Yeah, Excalibur can cut through anything. Yeah, I forgot about that. He becomes Gilgamesh, basically. Excalibur Sonic gets a world dismantle. Yeah, I totally forgot about that. They straight up saying that boss fight, he can cut through anything. Excalibur Sonic solos Holy Grail War, bro. Imagine you're in the Holy Grail War and it summons a legendary hero, and instead of picking some old head from the past, it picks fucking Sonic the Hedgehog. That's such an easy win. That is such an easy win, it's actually fucking unreal. Could you imagine? Being Gilgamesh and you run up on Shiro? Yeah, I'm gonna beat you, Shiro. Who is this hero? I've never seen him before, but it's probably not a big deal. And then he immediately rocks your shit. You don't even get to see him move. He just beats you like literally instantly. Like, dude. Oh man. It's Steed over. Crazy says thank you so much for the $5 donation, Crazy. Oh my god, thank you so much for the support in general, Crazy, but yeah, it's Steed over. Did you see the video of someone put Sonic against all of DBZ? I have not, but I assume there's probably 100 videos like that. Gilgamesh being gang speed blitzed by a blue rat. I think Gilgamesh should act exactly like a Razor General. He would just be raging the whole time. I can't believe I've been beaten by a rat! Ah! I hate this! This is so embarrassing! This is humiliation! I won't stand for this any longer! You know, the same way Frieza acts when he gets beat by fucking anybody. It doesn't even have to be a Saiyan, it could just be literally anybody. Knuckles would defeat Eric. Bro, could you imagine being Berserker? Berserker pulls up with like the 10 out of 10 animation, and he does the kicks, You know when he stands on his hands and he throws out those huge kicks? He's throwing out these big-ass combos against Knuckles, and Knuckles is just standing there, just taking them, and he's like, what's this guy's problem? He might get the Master Emerald, I should deal with this. He throws out a single punch and Berserker explodes. Like, he just doesn't give a fuck. Oh, alright. Spear Bomb is actually mad useful in this raid because it blocks that ultimate. Okay. Shiro and Sonic would be best friends. Oh, they would be, yeah. Sonic would probably inspire Shiro the same way he inspires Chris in Sonic X. Like, Shiro would be like, nah, I can't fight like you. You're amazing. And Sonic's like, you gotta put your mind to it, boy. Why does Vegeta have Force Edge? Did he steal it from Dante? I'm so glad when everyone sees Force Edge, they just go, oh, it's a DMC reference. Oh my god, man. On God, Sonic is fixing all of Saber's problems. Yeah, bro, Sonic is a real hero. Bro, could you imagine Sonic Fate collab and Sonic goes, yeah, I knew a King Arthur once, and someone goes, Ian Flynn, why the fuck are you referencing Black Knight? Let's be real, that nigga can never win. If Sonic goes, oh, I met King Arthur as well. I mean, you are way nicer than the last one. Oh, he's referencing something. What the fuck, this guy? Fuck this guy. Oh my god, what a piece of shit. Get Alia Yumiya? No, I cannot. I'm Dragon Ball grinding. Dinkleberg, yeah. Oh my god, that's literally it. That literally is it. Bro is just existing. He's literally just fucking existing. And he has endless hate. The way Sonic fans talk about Ian, they talk about Ian like he's what that Devil May Cry nigga did. Like he's Addy. They talk about Ian like he's Addy. That's the funniest part too. Addy will get glazed for fucking up Devil May Cry's anime adaptation, and Ian will get hate for making Sonic relevant again. Ian will get hate for making Sonic financially successful, financially viable, making it more talked about, giving Sonic more opportunities as a media overall. He will get hate for that. But Addy will get praised for writing an actually piece of shit show. I hate this world, bro. I hate this world. That's not right. Grimsgrim donates $5 and having fun, not allowed. Think about One Punch Man. No, don't do it. Don't do it. I'm having a good time. Don't make that happen to me. I'm alright.
That was pretty close.
That reminds me. Holy fuck! I'm actually gonna get mad. Oh, Grimsgrim, you actually rage baited me. I can't believe it. You actually rage baited me. Oh, I actually got rage baited. What the fuck? No, I'm gonna talk about One Punch Man. Okay. I'm actually gonna talk about One Punch Man. Okay. Oh my god, no. I'm so mad. I'm so bad. Wait, let me slow down. Maybe I can tech it. I'm gonna tech the rage. I'm gonna tech the rage. Are you ready? Parried. I parried it. I can still feel the aneurysm. It's coming up. No. Let's chill. All right. They talk about Ian like he's Mothman or the Jersey Devil. Yeah. Oh my god. Sonic would just call Archer and Edgelord for putting paws on him. Is that a reference? Hank Ian Flynn at once. Yeah. Oh my goodness gracious. I think Sonic... I mean, obviously a Fate collab would sound cool because, you know, Honkai Star Rail just did one. But I think Sonic and Fate actually does have merits for working, especially if Sonic is like hanging out with Saber. Because he literally does know a King Arthur. So that would actually be cool to see. Sonic could probably also guess the sword is Excalibur. Because he'd go, oh, I know Excalibur. I used it once. And Saber would go, pardon? What? And he'd go, yeah. The way you hold the sword, the way you swing it, the shape, the weight of it. I think that's Excalibur. And she'd go, how the fuck do you know that? Oh, I used it once. You what? you did what? Excuse me? Dinkelberg was an asshole because he just instantly dumped Timmy's mom the nanosecond he became rich. Wait, what? Is that actual law? Okay, in all fairness, Timmy's parents, especially his dad, less so the mom, but more so the dad. Timmy's parents aren't exactly the coolest people. Let's see. Oh, Grim's giving with a $5 donation. You wanna look at One Punch Man? No, I don't. Or are you a fraud? Yes, I'm a fraud. I don't want to look at it. Thanks so much for $5 donation, Grim. Saber, fuck you mean you've used it? Oh my god. Grim is casually baiting, but he forgot that Steve is a master baiter. Bro. And Built suffered in his $5 super chat. Ian Flynn, my goat. We love the IDW doing more justice for Silver than his debut game. Exactly. Thank you. Oh my god, please let me know, man. Silver in his debut game. Only I want to point out. People always say Silver beat Sonic twice. Actually, yeah, he beat Sonic twice because twice he's distracted by Elise getting kidnapped. He literally cannot beat Sonic on his own, right? Obviously, in the cutscenes, he beats Sonic. If you do Silver story, if you do Shadow story, and if you do Sonic story, he always beats Sonic. But you have to remember, every single time, Sonic is beating Silver. Suddenly, Elise gets grabbed. Sonic! Elise! And the moment he's trying to get after Elise, Silver goes, ha! Every fucking time. Second battle. Look, Silver, I'm not your enemy. Eggman grabs Elise again. Elise! Ha! Look, I don't hate 06 Silver. I don't blame him for being kind of a hothead. He's literally going through what Future Trunks goes through. I would also be very mentally unstable, right? Future Trunks has only been dealing with Goku Black for maybe like a year. And the moment he sees something that looks vaguely like Goku, he literally wakes up swinging. I've never seen that before. I've never seen a man open his eyes from a coma and immediately throw out a standing fucking haymaker. That's the type of anger that's in Silver. I can't hate him for being a little bit stupid in 06. But he's done better in the comics. I do think Silver has genuinely done better in the comics. I know people want Silver to always act like Future Trunks, where he has to be kind of a bit more brooding and not like so happy-go-lucky. But this is a Silver with a good timeline. He's allowed to be happy. I think that's fair. He should be happy sometimes. So I don't hate IDW's depiction of Silver. Imagine Neo met Sonic and Archer or Shiro having a conversation on being a faker. Oh my god, man. I could see it. Okay, we're gonna search for more rooms. Grim's Grim donated $2 super just says, the fuck was that punch form? Bro is not Ultraversal Plus. I don't know if that's if that's you saying it's One Punch Man or something, but I won't get rage baited. Actually, I will. So, the One Punch Man webcomic, its newest chapter, and that reminds me, actually, I need to find the message. The friend who sent me the webcomic, the manga page, friends in quotes, by the way. Let me see if I can find it. The friend who sent me the newest chapter in the webcomic, I got mad. The frame I saw the message read One Punch Man. I was like, oh, he's trying to piss me off again. And I'm trying to find the message now. Bro, I do not like this series. I used to love One Punch Man. That's I don't hate it because I've never liked it. I hate it because I used to like it. I used to like it and it became raw ass. Like, it's like the same reason why I'm so critical of DBS. Because DBS is built on something that's like really good, which is DBZ. No one's gonna deny that. Okay, wait, here it is. Okay. Why don't you open your own room? Oh, I'm lazy, that's why. No, to be fair, I'm having connection issues with you guys, clearly. I feel like opening my own room wouldn't solve that. So, that's just the way I feel about it. Okay. So, One Punch Man's my kryptonite is, yep. If you set Iblis free, it'll be the end of all of us. So much for parrying the rage bait, I know. So, my friend sent me One Punch Man webcomic chapter 154. And I immediately responded saying, are you an asshole? And then I said, oh, it's the webcomic. My bad, I'm so sorry. Because all I saw was the words One Punch Man in the message. And I was like, this guy thinks he's fucking funny. This guy thinks he's hilarious. So, I just got here, and yes, I am an asshole. You're not an asshole, Simon. You sound really chill. You're chill. Steve insults his friends. No, he just always... Bro, the word friends very loosely. And he's always trolling with One Punch Man chapters too, so I don't even know how to feel about that. Bro had him a traumatic response ending. He turned from top One Punch Man glazer to top One Punch Man hater. Bro, it's so true. If you go back to like my older streams, maybe from like 3 years ago, you'll only see me blazing One Punch Man. You'll see me say, I wish Dragon Ball was like One Punch Man, man. I wish it was like One Punch Man so bad. Now, if you watch my streams, it's just fuck One Punch Man. That piece of shit series. Am I dead? But yes, I will get rage baited by One Punch Man, so here you go. In the newest One Punch Man chapter, what changed? The writing just became a worse Dragon Ball Z. That's the easiest way to describe it. The stakes were very, 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 very fucking low. The villains were extremely unthreatening, and you could say, oh, it's One Punch Man, the villains are always unthreatening. Yeah, they should at least be threatening to other characters. I'm not saying every villain needs to test Saitama, like fucking Goku versus Frieza, right? The side characters became actually useless, and I know, again, the One Punch Man series, but One Punch Man has always been able to be a very enjoyable story because the side characters are so fucking good, you can actually tolerate waiting for the next Saitama hype aura moment, because the side character moments are so peak. One Punch Man is a character-driven show, or a character-driven series in my opinion. So if the characters suck, the series sucks, because let's be real, it doesn't have a story. One Punch Man doesn't have a story, it's just whichever dickhead feels like showing up and being the villain now is the villain, right? Even the manga that's trying to make this whole arc and story shit about God, that doesn't even have a story, because God isn't doing fucking anything. He's just some vague antagonistic threat that they have to face at some point later in the future. That's not even, they're not trying to fight against God. They're not training to fight against God. They're not building resources or armies or developing anti-God techniques. They're not trying to figure out how to reverse the flow of the cosmic power. They're not doing shit. They're literally just sitting down waiting for gods to become the final boss. This would be like, instead of going to Namek to entice Frieza into being a final boss, they just sat down on Earth and just waited for the bitch-ass nigga to show up. There's a guy called Frieza and he keeps sending more villains. First, Frieza sends out Cosmic Zarbon, then Cosmic Dodoria, then Cosmic Ginyu Force. And then, like, you're just like, okay, when is Frieza gonna show up? Like, we keep getting told how bad Frieza is. When is Frieza gonna show up? You never see him show up. Frieza just keeps sending down dudes to fight Goku and friends for the whole series. That's what One Punch Man is. It's just a worse Dragon Ball Z. It's actually so awful. It's so bad it's unreal. So yeah, that's why I don't like One Punch Man anymore. Cosmic Kui, Cosmic Ginyu Force goes hard. Bro. Oh my god. See, you're just describing what happened to Mecha Frieza. Mecha Frieza is allowed to get smoked, alright? That's allowed to happen to him. Because he already, his arc was finished. I'm okay with Frieza getting humbled because his arc was finished. Like, that's a finished character who died. Good point. Why is God a villain again? I think they just wanted to do something interesting, like, oh, One Punch Man literally beats God. Because he beats everything in one punch, to the point where he beats even God in one punch. That's obviously the reason why God exists as an antagonist. But they haven't thought of an interesting way to actually write that. So we're just stuck with a guy who's literally called God and has reality-shifting powers, but he won't just go down and fight the main characters. It's so stupid. It's so fucking dumb. Lower the game's audio. The next thing is so helpful I can barely hear you. Oh, my apologies. Yeah, Xenoverse is just loud as hell. I'm so sorry about that, guys. Again? Okay. Nah, this nigga is shameless. Okay. Okay, let's see. How much quieter does this game need to be? I think this is fine. This is alright. Is God in the web series? I'm pretty sure God is also in the web series as well. It's just that the whole story isn't revolved around him. They're definitely saving him for later, and I feel like, again, knowing one's way of writing, God is going to be done way better in the webcomic than he is in the manga. Bro thinks he's Bucky? Yeah. Steve, to a moment Saitama started getting glazed for his strength by lots of characters, that's when the manga lost the plot. Legit. Like, I'm not saying that Saitama needs to do the thing where he keeps his power low-key the entire series, and he hides it, and nobody ever acknowledges how strong he is. But him getting glazed is fucking stupid. It's so dumb. Teach us, Saitama-sensei, you're so cool, Saitama, oh, we're gonna all hang out with you, Saitama, all this, all that. Like, bro, it's so ass. It's actually so fucking cheeks. Yeah, exactly. The point of Saitama isn't to get strength glazed. That's the thing. Because Saitama's always been super strong. I missed 2 donations. Oh shit, my bad, Grimsgrim. Let's see. I did. Joshua, thank you so much for the $10 donation. Have you read the Sonic X DC crossover? Silver. Oh yes, I've seen Silver becoming a Green Lantern. Silver, I think I mentioned that in the last stream, I think. I don't know. I might be wrong. I'm probably wrong. But I mentioned that at one point. And I think it's very cool. Yeah. Already has psychic powers, becomes a Green Lantern. Even crazier. Yeah. And Grimscript, thank you so much for $5 donation. He says, yo, you know this God guy seems pretty dangerous, right? Let's just wait for him to possibly kill us all. Oh my God. I'll get back to that. But thank you so much for the $5 donation, Grimscrim. And Built Yourself donates $5. Says, one pinch man defeat God for the 100th time like a JRPG. Basically. And thank you again also for the $5 donation. You guys are very sweet. Oh my goodness. Pokemon is calling? Nah, my phone's on silent. I just remember Saitama wanted a good fight, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Saitama wants a good fight, and Blast keeps telling him about there's this OP-ass nigga called God. And Saitama just isn't curious about it at all. You could say, oh, why would Saitama believe that? Why would Saitama believe that? Let's be real. If we're doing any actual scaling, Saitama should know 100% that Cosmic Garou and Cosmic Void are supposed to be stronger than Boros. I say supposed to be because for some reason the writing is so bad, there's a chance they might not be. But he knows they're stronger than Boros, right? We know that. He should know that they're stronger than Boros, right? Okay, cool. What did Saitama do when he saw Boros? He hit Boros. Boros didn't die in one hit. And he was like, okay. This armor that's been sealing my power is broken. Okay. Boros powers up. He moves kind of fast. Saitama punches him again, but this time it only takes off an arm. And instead of being stressed out about losing an arm, Boros is like, damn, you strong. And Saitama straight up says, you're pretty tough too. This could actually be fun. He thinks Boros could lead to an interesting fight. So why would people stronger than Boros not catch his interest? Does that make any fucking sense to any of you? He thought Boros could lead to a strong fight. Even when Boros revealed the end of his strength, punches him in the face, I can regenerate, but you'll get tired. Shut up. God, I'm just going to beat you in one punch anyways. Who the fuck cares? Boros gets mad. He reveals a new transformation. Saitama gets shocked. Not because it's stronger than him, but because he's like, oh my God, he can get stronger. He can get stronger. I might actually have some fun. He jumps back down and goes, I made it. This might actually be good. Then he just beats Boros, and it sinks into him that nope, even someone like Boros isn't strong enough. Unfortunate, right? But that shows that Saitama actually is still interested in a good fight. So why the fuck would he fight Garou and Ninja Void? And then when Blast tells him there's an even stronger guy than that, why would he not give a shit? Is that not objectively bad writing? Can we not all agree that that's objectively bad writing? Straight up. Try and make that make sense to me. He literally likes it when he thinks someone is strong. Because it finally gives him something to do. But when another nigga tells him, by the way, these guys have a boss. And that's the final boss. And he's the strongest guy in history. Why would Saitama not give a fuck? Oh, because I'm Murata and I don't understand Saitama's character. I think Saitama's just a lazy bum. He's just lazy and he puts no effort to anything. Yeah, just forget about his goals, desires, motivations. Like, man, fuck you. Why did they make you write this shit? Bro, give it to Toyotaro. I dare not think Toyotaro could write a better One Punch Man. This nigga Murata's a complete fraud. This nigga sucks. Get this nigga out of here right now. I'm being so serious. Toyotaro should be writing the One Punch Man manga, and I'm not fucking joking. I don't care if he makes fucking Golden Boros and Boros Black. That would be better than the shit we're getting now. This is actually fucking depressing. One Punch Man used to be fucking good, man. Holy shit. Do you remember how much that series would get glazed back in the day? You would never stop hearing about it. best anime, subversion of anime, it saved anime, Saitama can beat Goku, this and that. And where is it now? Holy fuck. It's so fucking tragic. It used to be so good. Now it's just some toilet trash that you never hear about. You want to know when you hear about One Punch Man? When I'm mad about it. Because you want to know why? None of your friends are talking about it. No one you know is talking about it. Because it fucking sucks. It fell off hard. It's over. I hate it. It shouldn't have been like this too. But Murata's just such a... Oh, man. I'm just angry. All right. Crazy donates $2 to Super Chat. And he said, my name is Cracks E? No, oh, Cracks E. My bad. My name is Cracks E. Not crazy. I'm a crash out. I'm so sorry, Cracks E. I didn't mean nothing by it. I swear. Oh my goodness. And Grimsgrim donates $5 Super Chat. I would write it to be like Asura's Wrath, where God tests Saitama to his absolute limits by throwing harder opponents at him so he can become his successor. I think that is the best way to write One Punch Man, yeah. I genuinely thought what would happen is that when Saitama finally fights God, God would go, oh shit, I remember you. Yeah, I made you like ages ago. I didn't even think you would turn out this strong. Yo, what's good? And they would just have a chill conversation until the fighting. And the series would just end with, it's not a big fight. It's just two like fucking omnipotent beings faffing around. Right? I genuinely thought, because One Punch Man is mostly a comedy, that it would just be, when it gets to the end, it's just a big joke. God is like, oh shit, it's you. Holy fuck, I made you like ages ago and I totally forgot about that. Sup? How you doing, man? How's that evolution thing going for you? I made that like 1,000,000 years ago. I totally forgot about you guys. But yeah, no, I think Asura's Wrath is definitely the best way to write One Punch Man. 100%. One Punch Man is on its 8th rewrite of the same arc. It's peak. Bro, I promise. You think Toritaro can fix the writing of One Punch Man? I don't think he can fix it, but he could definitely do a better job. You didn't parry the rage bait? I didn't. You're so right. You're so right. Oh my god. You're reading One Punch Man for the hype? I think anyone who's reading it right now is reading it for the hype. I think anyone who's reading One Punch Man right now is reading it exclusively for the hype. Like, oh, that's what I was originally going to say, but I got so angry. But first, hold on. Built Suffer donated $2 Super Chat, and he donated saying, I find Boruto True Blue Vortex more entertaining. I'm not going to argue with you. I know a lot of people just like Boruto because it's obviously, well, let's not say too much about Boruto. How about that? But would I say Boruto? I would have to read Boruto to know if it's better than One Punch Man. But One Punch Man is so fucking bad right now that I'm willing to say Boruto is better. I'm willing to go that far. I haven't read Boruto, so maybe when I read it I'll change my opinion or something, but it's gotta be around the same tier. Yeah, what I was gonna say of the webcomic is that in the webcomic, literally like just now, the newest chapter. For those of you guys who've been following the webcomic barely, or if you have any interest in the Neo Heroes arc, all the heroes and all the other characters wearing like the power suits that take over their mind and their bodies and make them go AWOL. Fucking, oh my god, another 10 out of 10 peak Moomin Rider moment. And I know Murata is gonna fucking fuck this up or just not do it all when he gets there. Oh, hold on. Grimsgrim, thanks so much for the $10 donation. Continuation from the last donor. Saitama would just be like, man, I need to get to the supermarket. It's having a sale, and he just leaves, and God tries to stop him. God's like, wait, I have a brilliant plan for you. You're gonna take over and shit like that. And he fights Saitama to stop him from leaving. And that's how they fight. No, I need you to take over, man, come on. I'm tired of doing this fucking job. Wait, you just don't want to do your job anymore? Yeah. Dude, I've been doing it since the fucking universe started. Isn't that kind of lazy? You're calling me lazy. Okay, let's just slow down, buddy. You know, I would like it if they had a stupid moment. If God and Saitama just had a stupid moment. Because it's mostly a comedy. It's an action, it's a brainless slop shonen with writing even worse than the DBS manga. Holy fuck, man. If you want good hero content, I recommend watching 2B Hero X. It's pure peak. I've heard someone recommend that before as well, but I'm stupid as fuck. I don't remember when. Imagine One Punch Man decides on becoming God and he just thinks that it's boring and makes an opponent. He makes some guy who's Sim Shrinkers and they can just fight forever. Worse than DBS? I think One Punch Man is worse than DBS, yeah. Am I gonna get cucked? I am. Okay. Oh no. He took off like 5 bars of stamina in a single fight. Bro. Okay. Anyways, peak Moomin Rider moment. So, a bunch of heroes and other characters got these like powered suits, right? And it's supposed to help them. It's supposed to help them fight more against villainy, but it's actually just a giant setup. And the suits have like a switch that takes over the person who's wearing the suit, right? And you know the guy that Saitama beat in the tournament? The Suiryu, right? The guy Saitama beat in the tournament where he was wearing that fake wig and shit like that. That guy is being taken over by one of the suits. And he's fighting Moomin Rider. And Moomin Rider is like, oh shit. Right? And to even give you a better example as to how hopeless it is, actually, I'm going to pull up the... I don't know if I can put the page on the screen. Actually, no, I can probably do it after this fight. But to show you how hopeless the fight with Moomin Rider is about to be, there's literally a stat sheet saying every achievement Suiryu has had in life versus everything Moomin Rider has going for him in life. Suiryu is literally like a god compared to Moomin Rider. And Moomin Rider still does his best in that fight, and he gets such a good moment. It's unreal. I think it's better in a Sea King moment. I straight up think it's better in a Sea King moment. It's actually better in his Sea King moment, and I genuinely believe that. All right. One Punch Man and Boruto Super. We truly live in the darkest timeline. I don't know if I can say this. I think I would still say Boruto's worse than Super for me. But I don't know where. Definitely One Punch Man is worse than Super. But I don't know where I put One Punch Man compared to Boruto. Okay. That's rude as fuck. Okay. I did my best. I stalled for as long as I could. Moomin Rider needs a spin-off. I mean, I don't know how much you could do with a Moomin Rider spin-off since he's not strong. Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Tenkaichi Hero Mode. Another time. Implying one rewrite man will ever reach the Power Suit arc. You're so right. You're so right.
I gotta admit,
that pacing
that
is
pretty
so
close.
fucking ass right now. I don't know. Oh my god, that's actually tragic. That's actually tragic. Okay, let me see if I can pull this up. Now I'm kind of stupid. I'm kind of moronic. Give me a bit. Okay. It doesn't seem like I'll be able to. Feel like a Moomin Rider spin-off would get repetitive quick. Yeah, I don't think a Moomin Rider spin-off would work. Boom, boom, boom. Let's see. Yeah, so Suiryu is controlled by one of the suits, and he's fighting Moomin Rider. And there's a page of all of Moomin Rider's achievements in comparison to Suiryu's. Moomin Rider's achievements, and I'm just gonna read them as they are on the page, right? 4th place at the regional sumo tournament for children. 3 children are stronger than Moomin Rider that entered the tournament. He's an adult. 2nd degree in hyper karate. What is that? 1st degree in beam kendo. What is that? 8 years of boxing experience. 8 years of boxing experience, and he can't beat children. Brown belt in Go Judo. Purple belt in Mantis Ninjutsu. He read all 11 volumes of The Secrets of Aikido for Dummies. And he placed 2nd place in a national self-defense tournament. 8th place in the Wailing Demon Underground fighting tournament. 9th place in a Citizens Triathlon. He's not even the best at cycling. He's the cyclist hero, and he's not even the best at cycling. 2 consecutive wins at the BMX Grand Prix, and former C-Class Pro Hero Rank 1. Okay? Those are Moomin Rider's achievements. Ironically, his achievements make him look even worse than you already thought he was. Right? You were like, okay, Moomin Rider's not that strong. But at least he knows how to ride a bike kind of quick. And stuff, right? And he's probably decently strong for a person. No. Moomin Rider's not even the best at the things he like kind of occupies and dominates, right? He still tries his best regardless. And then Suiryu's things by comparison. Master of the Void Fist. Banned from a fighting tournament after winning in 1st place. He's the winner of the Black Fang Underground tournament that has weapons enabled. He's banned from illegal fighting tournaments after winning twice. He's the winner of an open weight category of Hyper Karate's tournament. He's banned from the Wailing Demon tournament. He got banned from another tournament after winning 10 times in a row. He got banned from another tournament. He's 8 times winner of the Retsu Footwork tournament, which is a Baki reference. So there you go, Baki reference. A fucking Baki reference in One Punch Man, by the way. What's Murata doing? Hyper and aura moments where Saitama does a big punch, and then the guy he punches goes, actually, I'm a good guy now. It was actually God controlling me. Thank you so much, Saitama. I'm now going to be a part of your reverse harem. 4 times consecutive winner for the Super Fight Mixed Martial Arts Tournament. Is an S-class fighter, and he's the Neo Hero like leader basically, because he's the strongest person on that faction, right? So, Suiryu, way fucking stronger than Moomin Rider, obviously, right? You didn't need someone to tell you that, but they have stats showing how bad it is, right? Thank you for the 1v1 earlier. Made my day. Oh, that's nice to hear. I'm glad that made your day. A sperm cell beats Moomin Rider. Grown men gooning Saitama, pure dog shit Murata writing, bro. Steve, you can check out the Persona 5 gacha? Nope. I have no interest in Persona. I literally have never had any interest in Persona. All I know is that the guy points a gun at himself and he shoots himself, and then they say disturbing the peace. And that's my whole knowledge. So let's see. Yeah, so Moomin Rider, he fights Suiryu. He gets bodied very badly, obviously, because first of all, Suiryu on drugs and mind controlled. And all Moomin Rider has is like a pretty like subpar decent like battle suit. So that way he doesn't instantly die from a single punch. He tries to hit Suiryu, he never hits him. He gets his ass beat. He gets speed blitz. He gets thrown around. Even when Moomin Rider's like, I got his arm, now I can do something. He just has a perfect recovery, right? Moomin Rider grabs his arm, throws him, and goes, oh yeah, I can follow this up into a combo. Justice, dive! And he goes for like an attack. Suiryu kicks the top of his head, and blood is gushing out from the wound, right? Keep in mind, Suiryu can kick the tournament in half. The tournament he was fighting Saitama in. So you know Moomin Rider, a normal nigga, getting kicked in the head is crazy work. So Moomin Rider gets kicked at the top of the head, but he doesn't let that slow down his justice dive. He finishes the move anyways, and he hits Suiryu dead on. He does his best, he hits him dead on, and Suiryu's fine. Literally took no damage from the attack. Moomin Rider has a great moment, and I'm gonna spoil it anyways, because let's be real. One stuff doesn't get adapted for the manga or for the anime. It basically doesn't anymore. You're not gonna see this in the anime or the manga. I know people don't like to read the webcomic because of the art style, right? Fair enough. Everyone's attached to their own thing. Not going to give you shit for not wanting to read it because you don't like the art. I will give you shit for glazing the fuck out of One Punch Man's manga just because the art's good, and then saying, yeah, the whole thing is good just because the art's nice. It'd be nice if it was just still pictures, sure. But there's a story, and the story is balls. Regardless, Moomin Rider does his best. He lands the Justice Dive on Suiryu's bodysuit, and you think he's gonna give up. You think finally Moomin Rider has given up. He's like, Suiryu, please, I can't go on anymore with my own strength. Please, I'll I'll show some mercy. And then he falls down, right? Moomin Rider falls down. You're like, damn, Moomin Rider, he actually gave up. He never does that. Moomin Rider doesn't give up. Moomin Rider sucks. And he doesn't give up. He's basically just Hercule with like an infinite like drive buff, right? And you think, fuck, Moomin Rider gave up. And then you see Suiryu's battlesuit breaks from Moomin Rider's attack. Suiryu didn't take any damage. He just wanted to break the battlesuit. Because when he breaks the battlesuit, that frees Suiryu. And what he actually was saying was, that's all I have enough strength for. I leave everything to you. And he passes out. This fucking low-tier character knew he had no chance beating the other nigga. So he focused all of his might on just breaking the suit. Because if he breaks the suit, Suiryu joins the team again. And Suiryu is mad fucking OP. That's all he was doing the whole fight. Wasn't trying to hurt Suiryu. He just needs to break the suit. Doesn't matter if he loses. He just needs to break the suit. And he did it. And it's so fucking cool. And when I say that Murata literally does not write scenes like one, it doesn't get any more clear than that. One would never write a scene like that, ever. No, Murata would never write a scene like that, ever. He would not do it. It's not in his blood to do it. It's not possible. He cannot do it. The same way how he has not written anything like Mob Psycho, because Mob Psycho also has writing adjacent to this. It's not just hype aura moments where the protagonist has a really long drawn-out fight with the main villain, and the main villain is like, ah ha ha, my powers are hyper-dimensional, and I could do cosmic quasar beams and gamma radiation poisoning. No. Mob Psycho didn't do that. One Punch Man webcomic doesn't do that. Because that's fucking slop. That's slop. That's nonsense. And it's why I have such unbridled rage for the manga. It's not even like the manga is a different adaptation and I don't fuck with a different adaptation. That's fine. It's just a dog shit adaptation. In fact, calling it an adaptation is going too far. It's going too far. Right? It's just a dog shit version of the same story. So, yeah. If Murata had gotten his hands on Mob, I'd kill myself. He would fuck up Mob Psycho very easy. He would. I think he could effortlessly fuck up a Mob Psycho. Instead of Mob being more so a pacifist, a guy who doesn't really fight for his own enjoyment, and simply just has a lot of power, he would definitely turn him into like a DBZ like junkie. Did Goku say Tatakai? He did say Tatakai! Alright. You could say it's a dog shit parody. Yeah. Steve, we need to see Myra in the DAIMA Vegeta fit. I don't think I even own most of the parts of that. Steve, tell that guy to fall off his horse and die, referring to Munt. Oh my god. Moomin Rider, me relaxed. Can't believe he is so weak and treated like a joke, but has more dedication than any human. Yeah, I think that's another reason why Moomin Rider is so lovable. But obviously, you know, it's nice that One Punch Man has its own version of Hercule with King. But I like seeing characters like Moomin Rider who are weak and still do their best and can actually, like, you know, help or make changes, you know? I like to believe part of the reason why Saitama did take all the credit for beating Deep Sea King was that he saw Moomin Rider fighting Deep Sea King. Because normally Saitama wouldn't give a fuck. He would just go, yeah, I beat that guy in one punch. He was weak like a bunch of other guys I faced. And all the civilians would go, oh my god, I can't believe that guy's that strong, what the fuck? But instead Saitama chooses to go for the, I'm so glad all of those guys roughed that dude up. Whew, made him super easy for me to beat. So that way, all the other heroes still get credit for fighting that guy. No one got backhanded. They all still got credit. All that good shit. And Saitama still gets credit as well because he landed the finishing blow. That's the way people choose to see it. He landed the finishing blow, right? But it's just a nice thing to see. Despite the fact that all Saitama wants is to be a popular hero who saves people and fights strong opponents, he actually cares more about just the world around him than just being a selfish git like he does in the fucking manga. Yeah, I'm just lazy and I just want to sit down all day and do fucking nothing. Yeah. Oh, the strong people to fight blast? Really? I don't give a fuck. Let me just sit back here and do nothing. It's like, holy fuck, man. What a boring fucking character. Now, Saitama did get shit for kill stealing. But the audience, like the people who are watching, were confused if he was actually that strong or if he just finished a guy off when he was on low health. And Saitama chooses to go for that story instead. Because not only is it more believable, but it gives the rest of the heroes credit for actually fighting. Because they deserve it. I mean, even if they didn't beat Sea King or even do that much damage, they still deserve it. If even one of those heroes was missing, Sea King would have made it to that shelter way sooner and killed all of those people. If Genos wasn't there, if Stinger wasn't there, if Lightning Max wasn't there, if Puri Puri Prisoner wasn't there, if even Speeder Sound Sonic wasn't there and Moomin Rider wasn't there, if a single hero was missing, Deep Sea King would have murdered every single fucking person in that shelter. And that's a good character moment. But the fucking manga will never do anything like that. It will never do anything like that. Because it's so shit. I've ranted long enough about One Punch Man. I think I made it very clear why I used to like One Punch Man and why I don't like it now. It used to be a character-driven show. It was so beautiful. It was so beautiful. So let me guess. One of your favorite shonen mangas? It was. And it was beautiful. Now it's just pure fucking cock and balls. It's just so anus. I don't want to do raids anymore. Alright. I don't want to do raids anymore. Everyone fought him like a payload approaching the target. Yeah. Fuck rage baiting, we anger farming. I can't believe Grim donated like what? He sent a single $5, $10 donation and I immediately got angry. Steve, Wonder of You versus Saitama? Obviously Wonder of You. Because Wonder of You's fucking broken as fuck. But One Punch Man fans would be like, oh no, Saitama, he could rewind time now and he could do a zero punch. Guys, whoa, he could do a zero punch. He could beat anybody because he could do the zero punch. Try and explain the zero punch to someone without sounding like a fucking moron. Please do it. Need God to get off his lazy ass and give us a Studio Bones One Punch Man webcomic adaptation. Can the Doomslayer beat Goku? I want to say Dark Ages Doomslayer. Okay, here's the thing. Doomslayer's always had like fucked up OP scaling, but Dark Ages makes it very clear how broken he is. And I think... They both have two very different ways of fighting. That's the thing. But I think if you take both universes, I guess, damages into account, right? It would mean that if Doomguy gets a good hit on Goku, Goku's missing, like, a whole bunch of flesh on his arm, right? Because that's how damage works in Doom. No one ever takes little... No one ever just gets scratched from, like, a universal punch. They fucking explode. And I don't know if Goku's endurance can handle missing massive chunks of his body if he takes a few... No, if Doomguy hits him once with the... What's it called? The Dread Mace? Goku dies instantly. He doesn't even have to hit him. He could just take it out. For those of you guys who play Dark Ages, you would know the Dread Mace is literally an Eldritch weapon. If Goku looks at the Dread Mace, he'll literally die. Doomguy doesn't even have to hit him with it. If he just looks at it, he'll die. So... And I know Dragon Ball has a bunch of hacks and stuff, but Goku's never played with Eldritch shit. I think he would get fucked if he even looked at Dread Mace, let alone getting hit by it. So, yeah, I don't know. Even if you want to say Doomguy's way weaker than Goku, and he's, oh, Doomguy's bullet level because the demons shoot guns, and we're just going to assume any gun is just a bullet level gun, right? If it was a verse like My Hero, where the gun is literally a regular human pistol, sure. Sure. But when it's a demon fucking laser cannon that's been supercharged so that these guys can bulldoze over these giant colossal fucking mechas that humanity has where they have all this warp drive technology, that's not a normal gun. That's a fucking WMD. Even if you were like Doomguy's bullet level, if we took out the Doom Mace, Goku would lose. So, yeah. Hop on Cursed Halo, little bro. I don't actually have Master Chief Collection installed. If I did, then I actually would. But not now. I mean, I would have streamed it at some point. Wonder if you really is Final Destination if you think about it. Or want to hurt the user. You are now destined to die no matter what. Yeah, it's one of you is broken as fuck. Can we talk about how Legend sold with the 7th year anniversary? Those LF animations were honestly horrible. Here's the thing. It's Ultra Instinct Goku and Blue Evolved Vegeta, so it's going to do well no matter what. You can hate the animations as much as you want. I do too. I don't even think it's Summer Legends' better stuff. You can hate the animations and the characters as much as you want, but the matter of the fact is, the anniversary is always going to be Gogeta, UI Goku, and Vegeta, because they will always do financially well, no matter what. They will always sell, no matter what. It's not possible for them to fail. So they will keep being the anniversary units. Right? It's never going to do bad. Because those characters are just popular. Boom, 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 boom. Daima had anniversary level animations, yet we get this. Tragic stuff. Tragic stuff. Yeah, Wonder Review is broken as fuck. I don't think Saitama or Goku are doing shit against Wonder. Keep in mind, Wonder Review is so OP, it can make raindrops kill you. And a fucking leaf falling off of a tree can slice your arm clean off. Like a high frequency blade that just takes your shit off right away. So Wonder Review is... Bro, Wonder Review is so OP, a fucking random bubble. A bubble. A fucking bubble. Look, I know you guys are gamers, so you might have a hard time doing this, but I urge you, next time you shower or you do the dishes and you see a soap bubble, imagine if that bubble touched your face fucking exploded. It was a giant gory mess and you died because a bubble touched your face. Wonder Review does that. So Saitama and Goku would both still lose to Wonder Review no matter what, because the closer they get to him, the more likely that the wind blowing by would just push their muscle and skin off of their bones and they die. Because Wonder Review was just complete bullshit. It's genuinely complete bullshit. I mean, I think Wonder Review is cooler than God Experience Requiem, because the villain stance being OP is always more justifiable than a good guy stand being OP. I think God Experience Requiem sucks, by the way. But I like Wonder Review. Wonder Review, Calamity, Raindrop, Black Flash infused. Yeah. Bubble Man of Wonder Review is OP. Yeah. Me watching Wonder Review make a table obliterate my friend's leg. Steve, there's a stand in Purple Haze feedback that literally puts you in a fucking genjutsu. I feel like that's kind of tame for JoJo. Genjutsu stuff. Am I high for thinking genjutsu is like a low tier, not low tier ability, but like a mid tier JoJo ability? Since what I would put in high tier is definitely time stop, time erasure. I would actually put bite the dust in like mid high tier because it's very conditional. Wonder Review is high tier. God Experience Requiem is high tier. King Crimson is high tier. Oh yeah, Killer Queen itself is super OP. Sheer Heart Stack super OP. Bites the Dust is situational. It's also super OP, but it's situational. Maiden Heaven is also laughably broken. Yeah, Maiden Heaven is fucked up. Maiden Heaven isn't even fair. How do you top Final Destination stand? I can't wait for the new JoJo main villain. Yeah, I'm actually very curious to see who the Part 9 villain is going to be. I hope it's not like Part 8. I don't hate Part 8. But I wish Part 8's main villain wasn't revealed so late. I feel like usually in JoJo, the main villain is revealed kind of early. Or like halfway through in Kiryu Shikage's case. But in JoJo, the main villain is always super early. Whether it's Jonathan's adopted brother, or it's the Pillar Man, or it's Dio. Killer Queen, Kiryu Shikage is the only time I can think of it being the middle of the series. But even then, Jotaro was looking at him in the beginning, right? The beginning of the series talks about Morio has a bunch of, mysterious disappearances, murders, etc., right? Kira is at least always in the background, even if you don't get to see him until way later. Which is another reason why I think he's so interesting. Diavolo is not Jonathan. Giorno literally wants to beat up Diavolo at the beginning of the series. He's like, I need to find that guy and beat him up. I need him to stop selling drugs to children. Pucci, start of the series as well. Funny Valentine makes himself very obviously evil at the start of the series as well. All that good shit. Is this a male love thing? Oh hell no, I'm about to get smoked. Kira was teased at the beginning. Okay, yeah, he was teased at the beginning. My bad. I definitely forgot Part 4's opening again. Well, I'm a fake Part 4 fan. I don't even remember the fucking intro. It's my favorite part. I don't even remember that. Holy shit. Guys, ignore everything I say. I'm clearly just a fraud. I'm actually just a fraud. Oh, I was really hoping. I was really coping. Hell yeah. Thank you, Xenoverse. Boom. I love this combo so much. Oh, that's unlucky. if that hits him, if that follow-up blast hit. Oh. Yeah, Vegeta has some really good moves, man. When did you get to the ground? What? Easiest stamina break in the game. Final Flash! There we go. Again, the new DLC characters and their super attacks are fucking really good. They're really, really good. So is Toru. I feel like Toru is... Toru appears early in the series, but I don't think... No, he doesn't even appear early, does he? He appears like midway through, but you don't know he's the villain until the very end. Which I don't like. I would... Like... The issue of... Okay, JoJo villains, you have a clear idea who the final villain is. A clear idea. It's not like... Oh, it's up in the air. It's like, no, you know who the final villain is. With Toru, it's like... I don't know. Toru's just some guy who used to know... the fucking girl that, Josuke's hanging out with now. And shit. I should do a 3v3. I don't know why I did the 1v1. I should do a 3v3. Now that you mention it, Made in Heaven is one of the few stands who would beat Wonder of You specifically due to time acceleration and a universe reset just bypassing Toru's very existence. I think so, yeah. Do you think Jotaro was toned down and nerfed in... Oh, if anything, I think Jotaro was buffed in Part 6. Because reacting to Made in Heaven is fucking insane. Like, you have to remember that when he stops time against Made in Heaven, he has to react to it to stop time, otherwise he's just wasting the time stop. So, if anything, I think Jotaro's way crazier than he's ever been. Because he's reacting to that. Made in Heaven is moving at speeds that can make planets die in a matter of seconds. Stars, they glow to their last and fade away. Supernovas happening left, right, and center. Everything is going through mass acceleration. Jotaro's reacting to that. Which, I think Jotaro's buffed in Part 6 of anything. I think the way Jotaro loses is also valid. It's really unfortunate, but it's also a very human way to lose. And I think it's valid. I've never been mad at him losing that fight. It's obviously sad because it's Jotaro. Jotaro is arguably the main character of JoJo. He's the most recurring Joestar. He's the most popular Joestar. He's the one everyone knows. He's the one everyone likes. So obviously it's unfortunate when, you know, when he can't win that fight. I think the way Made in Heaven beats him is good. If anything, I do think Jotaro is still buffed in Part 6. Because reacting to Made in Heaven is fucking insane. Sticky Fingers can kind of just beat everyone if used right. The issue is that the stand strength and durability alongside Bruno's own state makes it hard to find that right usage. Yeah, Jotaro is... Yeah, he's the face of JoJo, yeah. Cheap trick? Oh, cheap trick, yeah. There was this one statement I saw in a video that said if Jotaro was... where Pawn Ref to fight Diavolo, they might have won. Diavolo has fucking statements. I think if Jotaro fought Diavolo, he would have beat him. That's just my opinion, though. I think Star Platinum is fast enough to react to the counterattack. And I'm not sure how Diavolo's time erase would be affected by time stop. Like, if he's erasing time and Jotaro stops it, wouldn't time stop being erased? I know that's... It's really weird because there's so many different scenarios. What happens? Does Diavolo just skip the time stop outright? Does Diavolo use Epitaph to check and it's just entirely frozen and it doesn't tell him what's going on? Or is it when Jotaro stops time, he suddenly goes, huh? Why did I stop time? I don't even remember doing that. Actually, why am I standing here? Where's Diavolo? Oh, he's frozen over there. How did that happen? I'm Jotaro Kujo. My brain is huge. Okay, he must have a weird stand that affects time as well. Hence why I don't remember any of the events leading up to what happened right now. So I'll keep an eye on that. And then he would win. Because he's Jotaro. I think Jotaro has a pretty good shot beating Diavolo. He's just... First of all, he's that guy. Second of all, his stand is mad fucking OP. And third of all, the ability is way too good. Keep in mind, when Jotaro isn't even aware of threats, when he's literally trying to kill himself, Star Platinum will block attacks for him. So... It's not like if Diavolo did this generic Team Fortress 2 spy backstab animation. Star Platinum wouldn't fucking Razorback that shit. You know what I mean? He's Jotaro's just a smart nigga. He's just a smart guy. Is it just me or is YouTube giving a lot of unskippable ads recently? Damn. I don't know. Maybe YouTube is feeling down bad. Maybe they just need more money. Had Jolene simply not been there, Johto would have ended Poochie. Oh, that's a fact. Yeah, that's a fact. That's 100% true. Star Platinum like the Omnitrix. He won't let Jotaro die. Yeah, exactly. It just defends the user like crazy. Jotaro gets chicks. He's OP. Oh my god, yeah. We need disrespectful finishes back. DAIMA disrespectful finishes. I guess we'll like. What would I even do for that? I guess when I get there, we'll think about that. Steve, do you think you'll stream Expedition 33? Now, I know for a fact that game is long as hell. I've heard very good things about the game, but that game is long as hell, and I'm already going to stream Outlier Yumiya, and I can't be streaming 2 long as fucking games back to back. I feel like that's going to fuck me up. So, I'll definitely get around to Expedition 33, but at some point. Does SJ3 Final Flash have an option to not use Order Key? I don't think it does. I think you are forced to use Order Key all the time. It's pretty jarring, to be honest. But, I don't mind. Most of the time when I use an ultimate, I am using it with the intention to just kill. Like, I'm not trying to do, like, high... I mean, sometimes I'm just trying to do high damage, right? Especially with Cannon Beast, since that one has, like, a nearly guaranteed hit. I'm just like, yeah, I just want to fuck ton of damage right now. And that moves... That's also unavoidable. If you get hit by the kick, it's unavoidable. So... yeah. See, I need you to glaze Sticky Fingers. I think Sticky Fingers' best showcase is honestly when Bucciarati fights Diavolo the first time. Because... he still lands a hit on Diavolo, despite the fact that Diavolo can look into the future and just check. You know what I mean? I think Diavolo might have been so assured of his victory, he couldn't imagine that Bucciarati could hit him from that angle. And also, doesn't he avoid a Time Eraser counterattack outright? Diavolo gets punched in the cheek. King Crimson! Erase time! And he gets himself in position. He gets the counterattack ready. This is the end. And Bucciarati's like, you fucking moron. I wasn't even trying to hit you. I was actually trying to hit this pillar so I could zip upwards. He not only hit King Crimson, but he outright avoided the counterattack, showing that, yes, it's possible to avoid the counterattack. King Crimson isn't just an instant win stand that beats everybody. I remember when the manga came out, people used to think King Crimson would beat Star Platinum. Just because mangas don't have the anime thing. It's just panels. So all you see is a nigga behind another nigga and then a nigga getting chopped in half. But in the anime, you get to see the process of it, which, to be fair, does make everything look slower. But it also lets you understand better that, yes, you can avoid this. So Sticky Fingers isn't a bad stand. First of all, Bucciarati is a very good stand user, let's be real. Because he was already on critical health when he did that. He was at critical health when he did that. So if he was at full health, I'm not saying he would have beat Diavolo, but he's a very strong stand user. So yeah. I think Bucciarati is a very good stand user. Bro, he's that guy. Sticky Fingers. He's him. He's male Satsuki. He's him. I remember the longest time when I saw the white color scheme for Bucciarati, I was like, oh my god, they just made him boy Satsuki. In the anime, if anything, that enhanced his points for me. But yeah, no, Bucciarati is definitely a good stand user, and his stand is good because it can fight any stand that can fight King Crimson is a good stand. So it would have been mad funny if Poochie made in heaven just looked behind him and saw Notorious B.I.G. chasing his ass. Yeah. He's also literally the daddy of the whole main squad. He's possibly the most crucial character in the show. Yeah, potentially. Didn't Meg Thee Stallion cosplay him? I know she cosplays a lot of anime characters in general, actually, I think, but probably. I miss Polnareff, Kakyoin, and Jotaro. I do too, man. I do too. Yeah, hey, if you haven't read Part 7, I think you're like Johnny and Gyro. Johnny and Gyro are really easy to just not care about when you first enter it, because Gyro is kind of freaky looking. With his name on his teeth. And with his personality, and Johnny's kind of like, no, I need to learn this spin, please. I need to know more about this. And you're like, nigga, hurry, do something. Are you really Jonathan? Like, bro, are you actually Jonathan? Jonathan wasn't like this. But I think Johnny and Gyro get good very quickly. They get good very quickly. I think they're fucking amazing. Obviously, it sucks that Jojo will make you love a protagonist and then go, guess what? You're never seeing him again. You know what I mean? That one special trait to JoJo is that they will make a cast of characters with a main character and go, okay, enough. New main character, new main cast. See, in shit like Dragon Ball Z, we've always had Goku with Bulma, Piccolo, Tien, Yamcha, Vegeta. The gang gets bigger and nobody really changes. Imagine if it was different like every season. You know what I mean? So I think that's one of JoJo's strengths, that they can make likable characters. They can make very, very likable characters. If they are gone, their stories ended. It's so sad I legit fell into depression for a week. I don't blame... Bro, I know Johto... Oh, man. What happened to Johto must have fucked people up. I know that must have pissed niggas off. How do you think a stand would be affected if the stand user had ki? I think the stand would just be stronger. The stands are obviously like a manifestation of the soul, right? And I'm not saying ki affects your soul in any way, but if the user themselves are stronger, I assume it would help the stands too. Also, your stand would be able to shoot ki blasts. So that would be fucking OP. Imagine Star Platinum with ki blast. I pressed ready because I'm stupid. I wish Pokemon swapped its cast every time. Yeah, but Pokemon makes like $1 zillion doing the same thing over and over again, so we're not going to take chances. Sound design for Part 7 is going to go crazy. Yeah. Oh, man, I can't wait. Imagine my face when a nigga of a stand that can walk on rain showed up. Oh my god. I also like so many of the just everything's in general in Part 7. There's so many twists, like Who Shot Johnny Joestar, the thing with Sandman. Sandman, so fucking stupid. It's not Sandman, it's Soundoman. That's it. It's dumb as hell, but it's cool, and it only makes sense if you take the Japanese pronunciations into account. If you read everything like an English speaker, you're just gonna get confused, obviously. But I understood clearly what they meant by that. I was like, oh, I get it. I get it. But there's still a lot of people who go, what the hell? How did they not know? Could the stand transform with its user? The stand itself, actually, well, here's the thing. If you're a Saiyan, your stand would have a Saiyan's soul. So it would be able to transform, right? Same if you were a Frieza. But if you're not a Saiyan, I don't think your stand is going to turn into anything. So, this guy is big as hell. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Me when I get rewinded 6 seconds into the past over and over and over just to enter the true man's world. Oh my god. I hope Part 8 never gets animated so I don't have to see funk-ass Joshu. Joshu. Here's the thing. My biggest issue with Part 8... No, I have too many, actually. I'll be honest. I have too many. Part 8, for me... Get your stamina back. Heal your wounds, Dante. Get strong. What's the height of normal Goku? He's like 5'9". Or do you mean in this game? Normal Goku is way shorter than this guy. In case you're wondering. I need one of you animated. The genders will never end. Yeah. You're going to see people are going to start engagement baiting on Twitter going, which one of these anime characters can beat Wonder Review? You know how, like, the second Sukuna gets popular from Shibuya, people immediately start putting Sukuna in every single fucking versus? Saying shit like, yeah, Sukuna could beat Goku. Like, if anything gets popular, people immediately start, like, going, what if this guy fought this guy and did this and did that? Wonder Review is laughably OP, and I'm so shocked the masters haven't locked in and read JoJo yet. Oh, okay, he needs ki. I'm so shocked he didn't stop charging when I came up to him. That shocked me so much I didn't even hit him. Ooh, baby. Okay, I see you. Okay, we'll have to use the step. Oh, that's true. Okay. Wait a minute. I have a counter I refuse to use. That move has really quick end lag. I don't feel like it should be that quick. I really don't feel like it should be that fast. But whatever. me watching the but can he beat Sung Jin Woo crowd at PR? Yeah, exactly. You see what I mean? Sung Jin Woo gets popular from the solo leveling anime. All of a sudden, Sung Jin Woo versus every popular anime character. Sung Jin Woo, power scaling, Sung Jin Woo versus Sung Jin Woo that. If anything gets popular, people immediately start comparing it to, obviously, Goku, because he's the GOAT. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's take it easy. I think I was gonna be fine. I don't think I needed to evasive that. I think I was gonna be okay. I think that was genuinely gonna miss. This move is so fucking funny, man. Oh my god. It's actually straight up one of the funniest moves in Xenoverse 2. This is one of the funniest moves in Xenoverse 2. It's so fucking cool. Okay, I'm gonna be fine. Oh. Unfortunate. Oh, I don't have the health to fight this guy. Oh my god. 2 actual gorillas? Yeah, monkey mode. I love Supreme Fury. Yeah, Supreme Fury is just a fun move. It's just a good fun move. Bro is countering a counter. Way to go super armor to wear off is like Qui-Gon Jinn meditating in front of Darth Maul. Oh my god, actual monkey brain. This game isn't real. This is why, this is another one of the reasons I love this DLC. They just put an actually super fun move into the game. Whoa, he aura farming mid-combo. What the fuck? He aura farmed mid-combo. Holy shit. I'm glad this guy's on my team. Is that female Saiyan and Beast? Oh no, that's so unfortunate. I say that because female Saiyans, they're really slow, so they get hit more than anybody else. And now that she's just taking bonus damage because of Beast. Oh wait, hold up, hold up. Oh shit, she might cook here. Look at that damage. Ooh. Oh, okay, he avoided it. He probably doesn't have that much stamina. Oh no, Ooh, damn. I was gonna say he probably doesn't have that much stamina left, but damn. I love how you can combo a critical upper with a Supreme Fury. Oh, that's cool as hell. I didn't know that. I don't understand why the new DLC characters have Japanese dubs. I'm gonna be honest, I think it's laziness. Because this guy released after the English dub was done, so there's no excuse. And I want to remind you, Xenoverse 2 had characters like Jiren, English dubbed, and Hit, English dubbed, way before they were English dubbed in the anime. Hit wasn't English dubbed in the anime when he was in Xenoverse 2's launch. Jiren wasn't English dubbed in the anime. Goku Black wasn't English dubbed in the anime as well, if I recall. People found out he became British because of the games, and they were praying that it wouldn't happen in the anime, right? So it has to be laziness, because before, they were faster than the anime. This time they're slower than the anime, by a long shot even. So laziness or some sort of nonsense is going on at the top, and nobody knows how to fix it or control it. Grim's Grim donates $5 for Super Chest. I know that guy beat the woman, but it's in your stream, so so hashtag SteedoJ is over party. So true, goat, so true. Very dumb question. Could Sukuna hypothetically hit Wonder of You with a world dismantle? No. I don't think so. World dismantle is here's the fucking issue. World dismantle bypasses all of space and time, but it exists. An attack needs to not exist to hit Wonder of You, or it needs to be some weird abstract thing like that. If World Slash worked the way it worked the first time, and without spoiling anything, you must know what I mean, Bean Burrito. The first time Sukuna used it, it was multiple attacks, it was instantaneous, and it covered a ginormous fucking radius. And you could tell it's multiple attacks, because Sukuna outright says, when I released those slashes, it wasn't just one, like every other time he uses it. It was multiple slashes in an enormous AoE, and they came out instantaneously. It wasn't a wave that you can't see. It was instantaneous. If it always worked like that, then it would hit Wonder of You, but it doesn't always work like that. It literally only worked like that the first time he ever used it. So if I'm being consistently World Slash loses to Wonder View, I'm pretty sure. But if it was the first activation, it probably would work. Because the first activation was fucking super broken. That's straight up just not fair. I mean, the first activation came with a massive sacrifice. Because of that, he had to have the move nerfed forever. So he has to always do a chant and hand signs for it now. But that first activation World Slash is so broken. People thought that's the way it was for the rest of the series. When Kusakabe and Higuruma and the rest get hit with slashes, people were complaining, going, "Oh, why are they alive? Why did they survive when the other guy that got hit by it didn't? Oh, why are they alive?" Just for it to be normal slashes. Those were normal slashes. Those weren't World Slash, but people were so conditioned to just imagining that every single Sukuna attack was World Slash now. Oh my god, man. The new festival skills looked cool, but can't wait to use them on my CAC. It's so Jova. I wish they would put the festival moves on the CACs already. Do you think $8 for this DLC is worth it? Might be a bad DJJ opinion. I think it is worth it. This is the first console game you're playing Super Saiyan 4 Daima Goku. He is objectively new. This isn't an old character. This isn't a reskin. This isn't the base form of a different character. This is the newest Dragon Ball character, period, in a console game. Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, first time in a big console game. Playable. Not only are they playable, but every single move they have is good. Even if you don't like playing the characters, both the characters are great, by the way. But even if you don't like playing the characters, you could put the moves on your character. And then with those characters comes new Super Souls, new costumes, new parallel quests, all that shit, right? I think $8, if anything, is a fucking steal. My opinion, though. That's my opinion. I'm gonna say JJK. Wait, what? Which series has better gang signs, Naruto or JJK? I'm gonna say JJK. I think the domain expansion hand signs are infinitely more iconic than the jutsu hand signs that they stopped doing like halfway through Naruto. Like now when niggas want to do jutsus, they just yeet them out. And again, I don't mind. One, the author doesn't want to draw hands every single time the character uses a fucking super attack. And two, it's a good way to show that characters are stronger. Now they don't even have to they don't even have to follow the rules of the world anymore. They can just fucking conjure up the attack right away. It's a good way to show like scale and power jumps, I guess. But because of that, the hand signs leave a much smaller impression compared to the JJK ones now, where if anybody does this, period, everybody thinks it's infinite. They don't think it's anything else but infinity. You have celebrities doing this for the sake of doing this because this is just a fun thing to do when you're bored, right? Doing this with your finger is just a fun thing to do whenever you're bored. Oh, look, this celebrity did the Gojo Infinity hand sign. And you would have no choice but to believe them because it's that popular now. It's so fucking popular. Sukuna starts doing it as a troll in the series. Nigga has his own hand sign and he does this like a piece of shit. So, took Wonder of You out to a bar and this motherfucker spiked my drink. Could you imagine you're sitting next to Wonder of You and you drink your alcohol and he goes, "Did you know that your drink is 100% alcohol? There's not a single other substance in it just because you're sitting next to me." And you're like, "Oh, well, thank you for that, Wonder of You. I had no idea of any of that information." Boom, and you smash your fucking head on the table. I straight up learned how to pop the Malevolent Shrine hand sign just because it's fun. Oh, bro. You know you're a peak nerd if you start doing fucking this in your free time. It happens to me too. At first I was like, that hand sign is so dumb. I'm never going to learn how to do that. Now I just do this randomly when I'm bored. I just occasionally hit this move. Hikari has a really easy domain hand sign as well. It's literally open hand, giving money to another hand. Some of these hand signs are really fucking easy to do as well. Gojo's, Hikari's, Yuji's, all of these different like hand signs for these different moves. Bro, even Fuga, for fuck's sakes, is just really easy. That's not even a hand sign. That's just copying a bow and arrow with your fingers, right? These hand signs for any of these moves are just iconic now. People just know them. How many times have you seen fan art where they redraw a character doing Fuga? Starfire from Teen Titans, Gogeta doing a blue Fuga. It's like, you know, the JJK hand signs are just, they're just really popular now. Dude, I hit the Fugo pose regularly? Exactly. I catch myself constantly doing JJK hand signs. Yeah. Do you think if someone wanted to have an intercourse with the user of Wonder View, it would count as harm? Wonder View, I think it bases things kind of slightly off intent. Because the moment you think about wanting to fuck up Wonder View, then its effects start happening to you. So only if... It depends. If you're like, oh, I'm gonna fuck the shit out of you, you're already thinking of being kind of rough, and the effects would immediately start. Only if it's some like really baby shit like, oh, I love this person, I want to cherish them with all my heart and soul, and I want to be gentle, right? I don't want to hurt them. It wouldn't. I'm pretty sure it wouldn't activate in that situation. But the moment you even think, yeah, time to go ham, too late. You lost. So yeah, Xenoverse 2 PvP greater when Spark Kick 0. Alright, you don't have to spam it. Is Steve Diddy Outerversal or is he base Steve OJ? No version of Diddy should be Outerversal. That's a bad sign. That's a very bad sign, alright? Especially... What's Steve Diddy, by the way? What the fuck? Give me a break, man. What the fuck did I do? Such good skills. I love the new Final Flash. Yeah, I love the new Final Flash. I farmed since yesterday and I got all the skills. Hey, good stuff. Wonder if you blowing my back out before I start. Oh my god, man. Oh my god. What would Diddy's stand name be? I was gonna say can't touch this, but he would be touching it. Transformers. You got the touch. There you go. His stand would be called The Touch. There you go. His stand would be called The Touch. Blurred lines. Hard and dry. What's the name of the user of the hands? Okuyasu. Josuke. He's Josuke's friend, Okuyasu. Diddler alter ego. Look, we've been streaming for more than 2 hours. That's right. We're talking about Diddy stands now. I think we now have run out of topics. I think we can end the stream safely now because we're talking about Diddy's stand. I think the people in your room are getting impatient. Okay, fine. One more. We'll do one more. And then we'll... One more. And then we'll end the stream. We should talk about oiled up Steve OJ. Mods, blow this man up. I'm just kidding. I was gonna say blow this man up, but I ended the same one of blow this man. Mods, don't do that. Don't do that. Mods, don't do that. Mods, leave this man alone. Don't do anything to him. Okuyasu could erase Toru if he was constantly healed by Josuke and Josuke didn't know about him. That, honestly, yeah. If Okuyasu said, Josuke, if there's no time to explain, I need you to use Crazy Diamond at full blast right now. And Josuke's like, okay, sure. What's going on, Okuyasu? What are you trying to say? And Okuyasu's like, Josuke, just do it. And Josuke's like, okay, yeah, sure. And he's just spamming da-da-da-da. And Josuke's just, Okuyasu's just bringing Wonder View closer to him. And then he one-shots him. And Josuke never sees it, and he never knows what's going on. So he's just like, okay, I don't know why you asked me to do it, Okuyasu, but that was fucking weird, but sure. Why must I blow this man? Ow. Something. Oh no, he's got this super soul. Two can play that game. No, fuck. Did you see how stupid that was gonna get? We were reaching peak stupidity. We were going counter for counter again. Oh my god. Oh. Super Saiyan Blue is really hard to beat. At least I'm not triggering his Super Soul anymore. Ooh, okay. Make that 2 stupid fun moves. Oh, Force Edge is not a slow attack. What's your favorite skill in the DLC? I think it's... Oh, that limit burst couldn't have been more poorly timed. Final Flash! Oh my god. I think my favorite move is... There's a lot of good ones. I'm gonna be real. It's either Supreme Fury or Final Flash. I think Burning Blast is good, but it has a really long end lag. So you can get screwed over if the enemy gets a false hit confirm on the move. But Supreme Fury, fast recovery, doesn't even do like broken damage, so no one's gonna complain about it being OP. Actually counters a lot of the cheese in the game. You know, it's a... Bro, you guys saw my Super Saiyan 4 Goku video, right? Supreme Fury literally counters Blue Goku. Blue Goku is never gonna be a problem ever again in the game if you have Supreme Fury. If that bitch-ass nigga goes Kaioken, you can literally just Supreme Fury him every time he goes for an attack. And he has to use his evasive. He can't just vanish out of Supreme Fury. He has to use an evasive, meaning he doesn't even have his infinite stamina. It's such a good skill. And Final Flash, because one, it does a shit ton of damage. It's good on all the key types. You don't need to have 10 bars of key. You don't need to have 15 bars of key. It just does good damage all the time. It's anti-limit burst, so... Wait, is it just us? Oh. Okay. Do. What the fuck is going on? Ooh. Oh my goodness, what's going on? Okay. People seem to have really short attack range. Also, what the fuck is going on? Okay. Damn it. Oh, my Super Soul's on. I hate that his Super Soul is temporary, by the way, because he has to be nearly dead for it to activate. That should just be permanent. And the buff it gives is quite good, too, so the fact that it's temporary really sucks. Oh my god, I don't think I'm gonna beat this guy. This is scary. I don't even know when I'm hitting him. Oh, that didn't hit. Damn. Okay. I can't even land a combo, bro. I can't even land a combo, bro. What's going on? What's going on, man? What's going on? This game is so funny. No wonder Goten was made when Goku was Super Saiyan. He had that Xenoverse oil by default. Oh my god. Oh my god. He had that Xenoverse oil already. Steed's oiled up stand did not survive Diddy's lotion stand. Is that not the same thing? Alright. I think now it's a good place to end the stream. Alright. SSJ oiled up Steedo greater than Majin Buu. I guess. Supreme Fury is literally a smash attack from Little Mac, and it's so funny. Yeah. You should fight the guy who acted on you for years with Daimaku. Wait, who? Oh, you mean that? Oh, you mean the guy who's been hating on me for 4 years? I don't think that guy. There's no way that guy plays Xenoverse anymore. I don't think he plays Xenoverse anymore. There's no way. Also, hello, Belsa. I don't think I said hello to you earlier in the chat. I'm an asshole. I'm a piece of shit. I should be calling you Twilight, but I just call people by the name I see. I think he's referring to that video from 3 years ago. Yeah. Lil Puppy been hating for 4 years is insane. Yeah. I respect the hate. Fuck, Steed. Okay, damn. You know his ass is still on this game? Probably. You beating JoJo Part 8... Milagra Man, Steed? I don't remember who Milagra Man is from JoJo Part 8. I don't think I remember him. If that is a JoJo character, then I don't remember him. Poor Dio got outranked after his Elder Jotaro. Oh my god. Do you think New Goku is the best one, or do you think he's lower on the tier list? The best Goku in the game? Probably still some version of Blue Goku. But Daimaku, Super Saiyan 4Ku, he's very good. He's very good. I think he's better in Ultra Instinct Goku. How about that? He's definitely better in UI Goku. He can achieve similar damages with his super attacks. And he doesn't have low stamina, and he has a fuck ton of health. So, yeah. Ultra Instinct Goku's still good. I just don't think he's better than Super Saiyan 4Ku. Like, when I see Ultra Instinct Goku in a match, like my enemy's picking Ultra Instinct Goku, I actually get happy as fuck because I know the fight's actually going to be free. I'm like, oh, hell yeah. It's that character with no HP and no stamina. You know what I mean? That's just an easy fight. Allura can get one shot now. That's actually tragic. I'm so sorry, Twilight. Alright. I think we can end the stream now. How about that? How about them apples? Let's see. I need a level cap. 12 in health isn't cutting anymore. Bro, you're at death's door 24/7. What the fuck? How? Didn't Dio beat Alucard in Death Battle? He did. I don't know if he should have, if I'm being real, but he did. I like Dio more anyway, so I don't really care. But I don't think he should have. I just thought Alucard was like laughably OP. All right. This is a steadily poster. Okay, no, we're done. I think this is a good place to end this stream. And let's we're in counter argument. I hit really hard. Okay, fair enough. But yeah, great place to end the stream. I do love you all. I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you guys for coming on by. You always go. Hey, Twilight Wave at the same time I did. Thank you guys for coming on by. 2 videos tomorrow. One of them has Myra in it, so that'll make you guys very happy. Bingo! And the other one doesn't have Myra in it, so you guys will probably be like, "What the hell, men?" and then just not watch it. But I think you'll like it regardless. But that'll be it. I do love you all. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I will see you fellas all next time. I love you all. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you all. Well, I already said that. I'm losing my fucking mind. All right. That'll be it. Take care, and I'll see you fellas tomorrow. How about that? Leave a like on the stream and subscribe with the bell on so you could stay up to date on stuff. I don't know. That's smart, right? Do that. That's good for you. Okay. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Stay cool, everybody.